back with another Saturday. What's good, people? You already know it's the Dragon's Den, man. We got a lot of topics, a lot of energy. We got some great news. We got another developer defeat. But you know what to do. As my man P. Lump said, grab your drinks and get them smokes. Nah, I'm just playing. We all know my boy P. Lump is here, my boy Bloody Knuckles here, and of course, protect your wives with your lives, because you know Scrub is taking that deep dive. Balls! Let's get ready for that intro. You know what it is. It's another Saturday. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah. It's him. You're now tuned into the dopest. It's him. Wanna wait, drag, and stay in the latest fashion. You think it's a game till we start clashing. War zone where I'm from, bullets like magic. 2K on your head, that's a backseat. I could put a E&D to all you lanes, whether outside or in the crib. On the game, limit tech with the best system. PlayStation for the staycation, Nintendo Switch for your wisdom. New level, whatever you want, you been on it. It's only one way to support it. Binge on it, never lag. Whip your ass with hella swag. Keep a cigar lit, I'm the victor with the class. You thinking you can toy with limit tech where you boys been? How you breaking your joystick? Who been feeding you poison? If you in your fort tonight, tune in to the Brooklyn Night Forecast and 108 Dragons.
What it do? What's good, my gaming community? I see the chat is popping. I see y'all already in here, man. You know what to do. Smash that like button. Get involved. Share it out. You know what we doing in these streets. We bringing that gaming information with that great positive energy, and sometimes we just got to be a little bit real and talk them facts. With this being said, we can't see Bloody. I don't know where he at, so I'm going to the dude. I ain't going to even do you dirty like that, Scrub. We got my man in the building. Scrub to the nurse, my brother from another mother. What it do?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to wherever you're watching. We appreciate you having it here, especially the folks at YouTube. Thank y'all. Be sure wherever you are to hit the like button and share it out so we can get more folks in the chat and have a good conversation. We got some good topics. Ooh, yeah. Games I've been playing for the week. Of course, I did a little Call of Duty, just a little bit. I've been really busy this week. I haven't played that much. But also, April 14th, we had Replace come out. And man, I'm surprised about that game. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about it more a little bit later. But yeah, if y'all hadn't had a chance to get replaced, hey, it's in Game Pass. Or if you want to buy it wherever you're at, I mean, I paid the $20 for it, and I'm definitely enjoying it. It's a game worthwhile to check it out. You do not want to miss it. So let's get this cracking.
Yeah. Before I get to this, man, everybody, wish Akumu happy prayers, man. And condolences to the family. She's out there taking some personal business, man. She's fine, but she took a loss in the family. Blessings to Akumu and her family. I appreciate that in the chat. Yo, Bloody is in the building, aka I can't breathe, aka I talk too much, aka I'm the cut off machine. My brother Bloody. What's good, son?
What's good? What's good with your family? You know, it's always good to be here. I appreciate the words for my girl over there. I was like, she really needs to run now. But other than that, you know, I'm here taking care of business like we got to do. I was like ready to talk about some of these topics. We got a stacked night, but also going to be a quick night. I was like, we got the crew, and of course, we always got Mr. Pickleman over there, Mr. P Lump himself. I was like, it's always good to be here with the boys.
There's CDL in the building.
You finished? Can I do your introduction?
Y'all ain't hear me?
Yeah, oh, we hear you.
Oh, we definitely heard you.
This man needs no introduction. He's the captain of the dream team, a.k.a. the Pickle Horse. Shout out to my brother P Lump. Welcome back.
What it do?
Hood buggers on deck. Let's go.
Best believe it. I'm trying to finish getting myself together.
Yo, take your time, man. We're going to come to you last on every episode because you used to coming in last because you don't got an electric wheelchair. Facts.
Nigga, I told you I had to put my food up.
Sound like he's still eating it, too.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, we're going to start this show off with some great information. Let's get right to this, man. Where's it at? Oh, let's go here right now, man. Let's give a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause. That's your key, goddamn scrub. But anyway, Space Marine. That's your cue.
I was distracted by the chat. We had an intruder coming in telling us that PlayStation is dead once again.
You know what? They gonna set that Helix hoodie on fire like they did LeBron's jersey in Cleveland. Keep it up, Paris!
Oh, man.
Shout out to my brother Paris, man.
So are we back to it's all over, or are we so back? I don't know where the internet is with these shit anymore, man.
Microsoft shut down.
I was like every other week it's like, hey, pack it up, it's over, boys.
Cut the lights off, cut off, close out your 4-1s.
We so back. We so back.
Listen, man, this is a great situation. You know, in the days and times of seeing all these developers and studios being closed, even with successful games being closed, it is amazing to see a smaller title, which people say that's not a small series. It is a small title because it's never been one of those huge sellers. Listen, Space Marine 2, 12 million players. That's your cue. Look, Scrub ain't. Look, I bet you if somebody's wife was on here, you'd be hitting that button.
Oh, I forgot. I was on mute.
Oh,
I hit
he
the button,
would be
but I was
clapping
on mute.
more than hands, my boy. He'd be clapping more than hands.
12 million people have bought this game, man. This is actually all players, let me say. I don't know how you even sum that up today, but another good one, man. Shout out to Crimson Desert, man. 5 million copies. There you go. There you go, Scrub. He's back. Scrub is back. Appreciate that. Listen, 5 million copies. You listen, a lot of times we talk about news that just bring down the community, but it's good to celebrate. Yeah. It's good to celebrate developers doing positive, which means we get sequels, which means the industry is growing. You need it to thrive, man, because recent years, all we have is doom and gloom. So, and with that being said, we got to get into a situation that is doom and gloom. That's messed up. That's crazy.
Bro, I was like, I'm going to say this about the Space Marine 2.
Go ahead.
I was like, Space Marine, I was like, Warhammer 40K is probably one of the biggest things out there
Mhm.
that no matter if you know what Warhammer is, you've heard of Warhammer at some
Oh,
point or
yeah.
another. So Space Marine, I was like, I don't think that's niche whatsoever. I was like, honestly, I was like, the fact that people have been waiting almost a decade and a half for a sequel, I was like, and to see that number goes to show how many people
Yeah,
have been waiting
crazy.
for that
Because
game.
it wasn't that huge success. It was a fan favorite. It was a cult favorite. But to see it hit 12 million is absolutely amazing, man.
Which goes to show just like how amazing that the team did with that to evolve it, because Space Marine was probably one of the biggest selling Warhammer 40K games that really got people interested in the 40K universe.
Facts, facts. Scrub, let me ask you, man. Did you play that?
What's up?
Did you play Space Marine, my brother?
No. I did not.
Somebody shut his mic off.
Heretic!
You can't
How
shut me
dare you.
down. You can't shut me
did.
down.
Yo, that's
You
crazy.
can't shut me
Yo,
down.
that's crazy.
I was like, listen, no one's on my level because I played that game on the Angel of Death difficulty solo and beat the whole thing.
That don't mean
That's
nobody ain't on
crazy.
your level.
I played it, but I
That's
ain't
crazy.
playing
That
it.
Yo,
no one is on my level. That's
No,
what that
no,
means.
we're not gonna do that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Listen,
You
the
hear what I
Emperor
say, Lemon?
protects.
Nah, just because you play shit on hard and you like to pull your hair
Oh.
out, that don't mean you better than nobody else. Stop it. We
I don't
ain't.
ever pull my hair out. I was like, my hair is beautiful and stays
I
always.
played
You
it
need
on
to.
normal.
Yeah, I played it on normal too. I don't care what this dude bloody. Listen, you like it raw, then you take it raw.
No, I like it
This
how I
dude
give
bloody.
it rough
Listen,
and
you like
unending.
it raw,
What the fuck?
then you take it raw.
No, it took you a minute to get that up there, my boy.
Bloody likes it raw. ODB status.
You damn right.
Whatever. Yeah,
Oh, better get
whatever.
past it.
Listen, man. Yo, yeah, I played it on normal because I ain't got time to be. Yo, I used to play every Call of Duty on the hardest setting. I don't do that no more. I ain't got no time. Too many games. But let's get into another
Oh, facts.
terrible topic, man. Yeah, here you go. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers has joined the developers of the first Berserker Kazan, and they was let go. They're now looking for employment. See, I brought up two good situations, but here we go. Right back to the nonsense. This I should have started with this and ended with the other one, but our industry is taking 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. Wu Chang, I know we got an expert on the panel over here, Mr. Bloody Knuckles. So I'm gonna go straight to you. This dude came on the show wearing a pickle.
Don't you know it's because he's a big deal, my boy?
Oh
He
Lord.
called him a big bill.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Just call me CDL.
Yo, I'm dead. Yo, I'm dead. He called him a big deal. Wow.
Nah, it's CDL.
Oh
The only CDL I know is Call of Duty League. So,
Oh, no, you know this
Whoa.
CDL. It's cripple dick lump.
Yo, this
my
was
God.
crazy.
You should have stuck with the first one, not the second one, my boy.
Yo, anyway.
I mean,
Anyway,
They know.
going
thank
on
you.
on this
Yo,
show
listen.
right now?
Anyway,
This
yo.
is ridiculous.
Bloody. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers developers has been dismantled, man. It's another story. I know you played this game a lot. I started it, but I ain't gonna really talk about it because I ain't played enough of it, man. I'm maybe like 45 minutes into it. Game is hard. But talk to me, Bloody. How you feeling about another studio being dismantled?
Honestly, this is one of the most frustrating things about our industry right now, because this was the first game that came from Lindsay, which is the developers behind Wu Chang Fallen Feathers.
Mhm.
I was like, and the fact is that one, it is a very well done
Oh, excellent
Souls-like game. I was
Excellent.
like, absolutely. I was like, the lore, the universe behind it. I was like, the fact that we actually have a game with a very strong female-led game. I was like, especially set within that kind of style. Same with Berserkers or Kazan First Berserker. Very well done games. Great for Souls-like fans. I was like, that was a smaller team. But the fact that this game was published and supported by a publisher like 505 and still was shuttered down really goes to show how bad of a state the industry is in, especially in the independent scene. because some of these big publishers that are like 505 and others will buy into these companies or really heavily invest, and as
Mm-hmm.
soon as things go sideways or it doesn't meet the standard that they set, they pull out, and then unfortunately studios get shut down. And Lindsay is a very small Chinese team. That was the thing about it. This was a great thing because we're trying to see more developers coming out of Asia breaking out into the bigger market. But for them to run into this after a year, because the game's only been out a year, or if even that,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
that's really sad news to hear. I was like, this is almost as bad as when we see a game shut down within a couple months. If the studio lives, that's great. But when we see that within less than a year that the studio puts out a game that took a couple years to make and then gets shut down, that's even worse.
And the game is awesome. Like
Yes,
like
the
I
game
didn't
is
have the
amazing.
time. I didn't have the time to really get into it like I wanted to because I love Sekiro, right? And this was the closest thing to that to me.
When I first saw the trailer for it, I honestly thought it was a sequel to Sekiro
Mm-hmm.
before they revealed that it
Mm-hmm.
was Wuchang. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and I had been following that game since that first trailer. The developers were very active in the community, very talkative, really passionate group of individuals. The game was very solid. I streamed a lot of my playthrough of it. So to see this happen is really sad. I played a lot of the early stuff of First Berserker of Kazan. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I want to play the full game here. But just hearing this happen so frequently to these small teams, especially when it's like their first or second project out,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
is always so disheartening to see. And why there's a lot of push for either self-publishing and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna put this out, it's all on us, or having smaller publishers have to come out because some of these bigger ones don't care. And it's truly sad to see that constantly happening.
All right. I'm gonna go to you next, P Lump, man. How did you feel about the game if you played it? You muted. You muted. And you're not gonna be on
I
the
got
show
it.
fighting with your dog.
Hey, well, she's biting me. So what you want me to do?
Mute your mic while you fight. Go ahead, but I'm
But
at,
but no, I mean, you know how I feel. I mean, hey, another one bites the dust. What can I say? I mean,
damn
what
that.
can be said that bloody haven't already said?
Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. I'm gonna slap that dog through the internet. Yo, listen, man. Listen. Let me go to
Just
Scrub
slap
real
the
quick
face
because
off
he's
that
having
animal.
dog
Yeah.
technical difficulties over there because that little bastard
Yeah.
is a little snappy. I put a dog in my lap, they want to lick me all day. You put a dog in his lap, they want to kick him out the chair and bite him. He must be a bad. Oh, he must be a bad owner. I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
because
dogs.
Hey, that dog is starving, so he's just like, hey, look, I see a pickle,
yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
eat that.
yeah, that's two dogs in a row.
They say they take on the personality of their owners.
You're
so,
right.
You know,
Man,
mhm.
this dog
P
is
Lump.
abusive.
P Lump is feisty. Oh, you ready to come back?
I mean, no, just I had to do some cripple shit. She ain't had nothing to do with this.
All right.
Yeah, but I
Scrub, did you
just
play the
say,
game? Talk to me.
No, the only reason why I didn't play the game because it's more of the type of game that I get frustrated with. There's a couple of games that I kind of avoid, even though some of them I'll like. Platformers to some extent, depending on the game, and any kind of Souls like type of game because I don't have the patience. I like to hit the buttons, move around, and keep going, and to sit and learn the patterns. Sometimes I get frustrated, and I just want to hit it, shoot it, blow it up, whatever movement I want to do. I want to use my movement. So a lot of times I don't have the patience to dodge for 30 seconds straight in a certain pattern, then get one hit and then dodge again for the next coming. But the game looks beautiful. I like the gameplay. I've watched it on Twitch and some gameplay on YouTube when it first came out. And I think it's beautiful for the folks that love that type of game. It's just one of the things. The more we give money to development studios, especially these publishers who are trying to make a gigantic come up. They want to spend all this money and think, well, that money's coming back to me. And when they don't, a lot of times when their expectations are too high, That's when they get those problems. You see a lot of these smaller studios can set a budget and say, hey, as long as we get this many players to buy our game or monthly active users, we're good. And you think, oh, that's not a big number, but for them and the budget they use, it works out perfect. You get these people with a lot more money to spend. They spend it hoping for and praying with their fingers crossed that they get a big come up. And when it doesn't, we see the problem. Look at Square Enix. They have game after game where folks love it, critical success, and then they go, this game did not reach the expectations of us, blah, 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 blah. Stop. And we stop it. We've seen that with some of the PlayStation studios as well. So I think the way, you got your bubble, looks like with AI, you got your bubble with tech that we've had before in the 90s with your .com bubble, your housing bubble. A lot of these development studios are either going to be bought and sold or have to shut down before a lot of people say, hey, we got to kind of temper down our expectations and all the money that we're spending.
Facts. I'm gonna say this. I gotta first of all, people in the chat, when you come in here, smash that like button. Helps that algorithm and get this out to others. That is greatly humbling and appreciated. Listen,
Scrub Nurse, you did something different with yourself?
Yo, do you not see me hosting P-Lump? What the?
Not that I know of.
No, it just looked different.
Yo, you want to get kicked out and brought back?
You want to kick me up, really?
I halfway
That's what you
do.
You trying to compliment this man live?
I wasn't complimenting him. He just looked.
He put lotion on today.
I've lost some fat and gained some muscle.
Well, you know what? You know what? What did we talk about? P-Lump, shut your ass up. Anyway, man.
Cut this man's mic.
But can I get my say in now?
Okay, go ahead.
No.
But I actually feel the same way Scrub Nurse do, because after I seen Cheetah play it was Cheetah or Grizz, and I was like, I'm not even gonna waste my time trying, because I'm gonna get frustrated and want to break something. So another one bite the dust.
Yeah, she don't like you.
I completely understand where everyone's coming from. It is that genre is not an easy genre to get into.
Correct.
I was like, it really is for a very hardcore. However, I do appreciate developers that have made it more accessible, like we saw with the team that made the Star Wars games, Fallen Order and Jedi, Survivor and stuff like that, being able to have a difficulty setting to make it more accessible for people who want to try it, but also just want to be able to go through the story, right? I completely respect that there is more options to make it accessible to players who may not be as hardcore into that grind than others.
Facts. Well, I'm going to say this, man. I want to bring this up to the people in the chat. I want to bring this up to the people on the panel. I want to say this. Why, when a game fail, they don't fire the CEOs for bad leadership? Especially a good game, right? Like, let's say Marvel Rivals
even more money.
Because
to be fair, the only thing I know about
golden parachutes. That's why.
The thing I know about what happened at Len Z is that the director was dismissed first before they got rid of the rest of the team. I was like, so they did start at the top, but
I'm talking about not just one company. I'm talking about just in general. In general.
Oh yeah.
They can the devs before they can leadership, because
it's cheaper.
It's like when you play in the NBA, you can't take your team to the finals. They don't blame the role players. They blame the superstars.
Mm-hmm.
But they blame the coach before the superstars, because the coach is cheaper to get rid of, because there ain't no salary cap hit or none of that other stuff by getting rid of the coach. That's on a different payroll than the players.
In high school, I was a star on the team, and when we lost, Daily News.
Did y'all get paid?
No, but the Daily News didn't. It doesn't matter. It's the point of if they blame leadership, right? I'm the leader on the team.
Shout out 100.
And
it's different when you paying the people though,
right? But I'm saying like this, it starts from even the lower levels, but the newspapers wasn't sweet to me. They blamed me for everything. Well, best record in high school history in the school, and we lost going to the championship, and it was like, it was Lemon James.
Well,
He had
that's well,
35, but he still somehow he couldn't pull a team over the hump.
you didn't have 42. That's the problem when you should score 42.
Right.
But
So
here's the thing. A lot of these CEOs, when they come into, they're getting hired on. They get big time bonuses and contracts for them to come because of the name and whatever they brought. That entices the CEO. CEOs, as you can see, they usually bounce. Once they become a CEO, they just bounce from company to company.
yeah,
And most companies, the only way they can get them is offer the bonuses, especially on the back end. What most of us, if we don't know the term golden parachute is, when we do fire you, because no CEO lasts forever, when they do get fired, they usually get parachutes, meaning when you get kicked off the top building, you don't hit the ground hard.
bonus.
You float and land. You might get $10 million. You might get 15 million, 20
Yep.
million dollars after you messed up. You
A
get 20 million
departing
dollars
gift.
to get So if we did bad and we're already down bad in the books, what's cheaper? When you fire folks, you cut payroll, which saves you money. Or let's waste more money and give $20 million to this one guy and then hire our next CEO. And we have to give them a signing bonus and then line up another golden parachute behind that as well. What's more fiscally responsible? Fiscally responsible, you fire people. You don't fire the CEO. It costs too much money.
All right, well, we're gonna keep it pushing, man. I just hate to see anybody lose their job.
Facts.
This is becoming like a slogan around here, saying that shit because this is
Lemon,
crazy.
everybody get fired every day.
No, but this is too much. It's too much. This is
It's
too much.
ridiculous at this point. It's a fact of
it's ridiculous.
Where was you when I got fired?
It's called greed. Greed is what's happening. Everybody's still trying to
it's
chase
called
that money from
capitalism at its
2020.
finest, and that's
It's
that's
the
what it is.
gaming bubble.
But let's keep
Well, it
it.
ain't even gaming. It's
Let's push
everything.
it. Now let me show what I was talking about last night on Pete Lump Show. Right here, I got the price of the Lenovo Legion Go 2. The price is not in effect yet. It is going up to $28.99.99.
What?
It's on the screen right now.
Hold on.
It's not there yet. They didn't start it, but that's where it's going to. Now, this is what's crazy, people. This is what's crazy. You want people to get involved with these PC handhelds, right? You got companies like Microsoft, Lenovo, One X Player, Iron Neo, Asus, working around the clock to make this a seamless transition to these PC handhelds so it will appeal to a broader audience. $2,849.99. That price don't appeal to nobody but enthusiasts. And let me say this for the record. That Z2 Extreme ain't better than the Z1 Extreme. Let's keep it gangster. It's a little bit incremental update that they're charging way more money for. I'm gonna get to it. Don't worry. I'm gonna get to it. I see it. Good looking. So I'm gonna say this for the record, man. If you want people to adapt, this price gouging shit don't make no sense. RAM ain't go up that much where you charging an extra $1,000. $1,000 for this device. $1,000. First of all, it's not worth $1,800 either. It's not. Nowhere near. This is priced more than my Super X $395 AI Plus and can't do nowhere near the performance. Now I'm gonna go to you, brand new to handhelds and purchasing this high-end level, and I'm gonna get to these 5 goddamn, let's go, my man, Spartan 661. You already know what we doing in these streets. It's my man right there. 5 gifted memberships, appreciate that. And then I had a member chat somewhere. What was the member chat? I had a member chat first. See, it don't show up. Hold on.
No, we don't have member chat.
Oh,
We
all
just
right.
got started
5 gifted.
with the
Thank
5
you.
memberships.
Thank
Yep,
you.
that's it.
Shout out to the people in here. Stitch, I see you in the building. Thanaros, and who else? Oh, even Intermediate got one, of course. Isaac Hayes. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Appreciate that, Mr. Spartan. You are the MVP. Let me give you that titty later, because you know that's P-Lump's favorite chick on the block. But let's get back to this price increase, man. P-Lump, we're gonna start with you. How much you pay for your handheld,
Hey,
Mr. P-Lump?
man, 1,000, I believe, and some change. You got me fucked up.
Now, this device has the same hardware as your device. Would you
But
pay?
it do come
Hold
with
on.
a 2 terabyte.
Okay, so
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that shit is crazy. That's ludicrous.
yeah, that's ludicrous. Because you're still lacking memory. These games are almost 200 gigs, some of them. 2 terabytes ain't shit.
Yeah.
But I'll
No,
let you continue. Would you pay $1,800 more for your Xbox Ally X?
fuck no.
Oh. Okay, so that's what these do. That's what they try to get people to do.
And I got the money, but I ain't gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Now, you would do that, but
No,
not me.
not for this performance. Not for that performance. No, sir. When I buy something that perform in that level, it's worth the performance. That ain't
I
nowhere
feel
near
like-
worth it. Continue, I'm sorry.
I feel like this year or this gaming generation, I feel like the early adopters are the real winners
Yep.
because they is just raping us. Like this is like butt rearing, pickle pulling, bending over sideways. You a fool, you go out there and buy that. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Buy a damn PC. You don't have to walk around with a handheld. Trust me.
Yeah,
You're going to do most of your gaming in the house anyway. Lemon, how often do you play your game at work? Not often. You're
not-
working.
Yeah.
No, I'm just scrub nurse. Do you play your game at work?
No,
you
that's
don't
an
have a handheld?
impossibility.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. And yeah. I'm driving if I'm not in the hospital.
Yeah.
So
But you
yeah,
know what's crazy about what you're saying, P-Lump? About people at work can't play their games like that, which is true. And that's why this is crazy, because the working class is the people buying these type of things, right? But this is what's crazy. If you ain't got no job or you ain't working a job you could play, right?
shit,
Who the hell got the money on that type of level that's gonna spend close to $3,000?
not
That
on the
can use
handheld.
it, not on a handheld. Shit, people don't buy $3,000 PCs. We got to stop that.
That's what I'm saying. Most people don't buy 3,000 PCs
Right.
or laptops.
Right. So who the hell they think they gonna get to buy this? That shit is
And when-
dead in the water.
And when we say most people don't spend 3,000 on a PC or a laptop, when we say most people don't, that's like 90% of people don't spend that much money on a PC.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's why they hate those Steam numbers to see how many people still playing in 1080p. They hate the PC realm, hate to see that come out.
The only thing I got that run 1080p is this camera, and that's only because the podcast forcing me to show it in 1080p.
No.
Well, you could put it to 4K.
No,
Lemon,
it stopped me.
Lemon,
It wouldn't let me.
Can I chime in?
Go ahead.
I'm being honest with y'all. Like I've done a lot of crazy things. I've brought a lot of things. I've done some crazy shit. I'm not spending $3,000 on a handheld.
Yeah.
That's inferior to a damn laptop, to a PC gaming. I can get a what is it? 5090 for that. Or I mean, yeah, 5090.
Yeah, you can get a 5090.
I
Facts.
can get
And then you can
5080.
buy a PC after you get the 5090 for 3,000.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying a pre-build.
Yeah, I was about to say, but get the 5090 by itself. That's what you're gonna spend.
But the point is the matter is, who is this for? Because the Z2 Extreme is supposed to be a great performer.
Gullible people
But
that
right.
don't know no better.
But you
That's what
have it's too much information out there, bro. Like,
Quick question.
go ahead, bro.
Would you put a poll in the chat and see how many people would buy that?
Go ahead,
it's a
Scrub,
waste
take
of
care of that.
time. Nobody's gonna. I don't have access for the poll,
I
but
gave
it's a
it to
waste of
you.
time. Nobody. No, it wouldn't let me. I've tried.
Jesus Christ, man. I gotta figure this out, man. Look,
So
continue.
Lemon, would you do it all over again?
No, I wouldn't. Come
No,
on,
I'm
son.
saying like if you just jumping into it, you don't have your hand held,
No,
right?
because the performance don't equal the price. That's what I just told you.
Okay, no, all right. Well, let's say, just hear me out. Let's say that one that you like from the beginning, when it first dropped, and that you didn't know nothing about that one. Would you be buying that?
No, because the performance don't equal the value. I don't care what's out. The performance does not equal the value. You spending $3,000 to play 1080p.
Why so serious?
Are you serious? Not you, but I'm saying, are you serious? You think I'm gonna spend $3,000 to play 1080p?
And you got to carry a battery pack with you as well while you playing it.
You can't even play at max settings because you need to be plugged into a wall. And I'm gonna give you $3,000 for that? Nah, son. Nah.
Why so serious? Said your PC can't handle a 5090 mon.
Yo.
It's
Yo.
the tools. It's the tools.
Yo, that's crazy work. Hold up. Yeah, that's crazy work.
Bro, this prices is insane.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. No, I don't. No, there's absolutely no way because I don't buy things compared to something else. I look at that and say,
Don't bloody
You-
spend money too.
I was like, yeah, but the thing is that
You
lemon.
would buy it.
No, hell no, I'm not gonna buy that for that price. Hell no. I was like, you know why? Because when I look at something, I look at what I'm getting out of it, and then I go to Lemon and say, hey, is this good bang for buck? And if he looks at something like that and starts laughing, that is literally the worst decision you could ever make. Because he ain't gonna give you an answer, he's just gonna laugh.
yeah,
And then
that's
ask,
the best
is you
part.
stupid?
Hey, Lemon, that's exactly who gonna try to sell you that shit. Them Best Buy crooks. No bullshit.
No,
man.
that's a
Stop laughing.
that's a specific Best Buy employee.
Oh my God, deep it.
Oh,
I already caught it, man. Hold on, man. That's funny as
But
shit.
you don't understand. It says,
Why so
oh,
serious
DNA,
made me
but
do that?
DNA 10.5.
Yo, why so serious made me do it?
Oh, don't blame him. You don't need much to be petty. You
That's
don't need
Paris
much to be petty.
Nemesis. Shout out to Paris Nemesis, man.
You know what? Here's the thing. I went and got the ROG.
You got a new nemesis,
I got
Hardy.
the ROG Ally X, right? Because Lemon said, hey, when I was originally looking at getting the Xbox Ally X, he says, if you can get the Ally X, he's like, there's no difference between what you can get out of that, the Zen Extreme 1 to the Zen Extreme 2.
Ain't that?
And the
Didn't
second one,
I,
like,
didn't I say that before it came out?
Exactly. You said that it was going to be a very, very small increment.
Very
I was like,
small.
I was like single digits. And I said, I understand that, but I was looking at form factor and I thought it was comfortable. After playing with the ROG Ally X as it is and how I've been using the hell out of it for the past 2 weeks since I got it, I'm okay with it. I was like,
yeah.
the battery. The only thing is that depending on the game that you're playing on, especially if you're playing on something that's a little resource heavy or very graphically demanding, you're gonna burn the battery. But still, I get almost I get almost 12 hours out of that bitch.
Listen, they both got the same battery because the battery came from the Ally X. Everything's the same except the Z2 Extreme. Everything the same, even the RAM.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I still get like almost.
But you didn't have
12 hours to a full
anything.
day,
You
depending
didn't
on-
have anything, P Lump. So you should
No,
get
I'm
the
just
latest
saying,
one.
Me as a consumer.
I was like, if I'm
Period.
paying $3,000, I'd rather get a PC for all that, not a handheld.
Listen, man, to each his own. We got to keep it pushing. Yo, people in the chat, shout out to y'all. Smash that like button, man. Smash
paid-
it.
16 something for fucking, what is this damn thing? I want, the best of the best of the best.
Bruh, I was like, if anyone's looking at
If
3
it's not
racks
worth,
for
if it's not worth it, then it's not the best.
No.
Here's the thing. When you are spending money, especially premium amount of money, is it worth your time, the specs, and just your personal joy out of it? Because there could be something that you just get joy out of doing, and somebody else, it ain't worth a damn. Okay, you might like building hammer models, and you spend all the money with your Mac. You got a big old gigantic, perfect magnifying glass, your lights, all your paints, everything. You got a whole half of a room dedicated to it. For somebody else, it don't mean anything. But then,
Address.
yeah. So then you have something else that's a premium buy. Is it worth you? There's a difference between something being expensive and giving you premium quality.
That's
A
I was
lot of
about to go there.
And-
The
yeah,
price don't
a
make
lot
it.
of
The
this,
price don't make it quality.
yes, a
No
lot of the
shit.
stuff out
Hold
here
on, let him
Isn't that
finish.
what we
Let him
say about?
finish. Let him finish. Let Scrub
yeah,
finish.
it's expensive because they can, and folks are willing to spend it because there's a couple of people that because they're used to, hey, everything else going in prices. Let's raise our price and see who buys it. And eventually, if nobody buys it, the price will go down.
Yep.
But if folks are steady buying it at a certain clip that's better enough, then they'll keep it there.
Go ahead, P Lump.
And that's where you got.
Hold
Well,
on,
can I
hold
just
on.
say this one thing? No,
Let P
please,
Lump
let
go.
me get
Then you
this out.
finish up, bloody, so we
Okay,
can move
no,
on.
because Scrub just said some real shit. Well, for all those in the chat and on the panel, y'all drive right or wrong.
Mhm.
Stop fucking driving. Gas is too high.
In New York, we do. That's why our gas is only $4.
But guess what?
New York
Guess
don't.
what?
Yeah, New York. We don't play that in New York.
But guess
Gas
what?
go up, motherfuckers go to my job to get to work.
Gas
Gas is
is like
$3.94.
yeah,
You
gas
lying
is
for premium?
but
Premium
that's
is
still high where I'm
$4.25.
at. That's higher than
Get the
where I'm
fuck
at.
out of here.
But P Lump, you can't use that as an example because that's almost a necessity for
Yeah.
Nah,
75% of the country.
Yeah, outside of New York,
Yes, it is.
you gotta drive.
No, listen.
You
No,
have
no,
to
listen.
drive.
No, you don't, man. Y'all is go on strike, man.
I have to
Okay,
drive as my job. So I can't
Right.
sit there and go, you know what? Guess what? I ain't gonna drive anymore because gas too high.
And
It's
you
not
don't
gonna
My
and you
job
work.
is
don't
my
and,
job
and,
is 30 miles
and,
away from me.
and you don't live in an area where you got a mass transit like New York.
Yeah.
I can't
In New York, you can do
wait.
that.
I can't wait
Gas
on the bus
almost
to
$6
pick me up
in DC, y'all.
Nah,
when
not
it's
here.
an
They know
emergency.
better.
Yeah.
They
And
know.
that's what I don't understand. How the fuck gas not high in New York? That's bullshit.
No, you know why? Because we have a mass transit that's the
Supply and
number one in the
demand.
country. We don't
And that
need
keeps
to
the price
drive in New
down.
York City. Upstate
You
New
live in
York is different.
California is
Texas?
different. You
California,
have to
they gas
drive.
like $7 to
Nah,
$8.
gas $10,
I was like,
$10
in
in
Texas
California.
too. I
Right.
was like, we
It's
drive
$10
But
everywhere.
they
already.
have to
Because you
drive
have to drive.
because
You
they
have
know
to drive.
they know they can milk them. They can't milk New Yorkers.
You
Dudes will
can't
be
use
like, I'll park my
electronics
car up
like
and
gas.
get on the train or bus.
Nah.
We run 24 hours. You go to Atlanta, you go to Florida, they buses run every hour on hour. We run every 7 minutes.
That's a fallacy. P
Nah, but
Lump.
shit, that's how I run in here.
No, it
Hey,
don't.
P Lump.
We
P
got the
Lump.
You a
big
That's
damn
not
lie.
we got the
everywhere,
biggest
bro.
mass transit in the United States. Stop.
I'm not
Stop the
saying
cap.
you don't, but it
No,
runs
Y'all
like
don't even
that.
com-
Shit,
there
the
is no state
Man,
that
the
compares to
X2,
us.
Follow the
I
yellow
never
brick
said that, but
road.
I'm telling
We
you,
are
the
way off
X2,
topic.
the
Yeah,
P6,
nah. Hey,
you
bro.
know, the
Hey,
96.
Elam, come on, man. Let's cut it up. Let's stop. That's
This
not the
way
same
off topic.
comparison.
It's
Let's
not
get
the
back on it.
same. It's not the same.
Nah.
Turn off your electricity because you don't need it. It's
I don't pay
sunlight out.
electricity.
It's sunlight out during the daytime. So why you got your electric going?
Why you got a light on?
AC on? You don't need your AC on.
Shit,
You
I
folks
don't
can.
pay for it. I run
All
that
right.
motherfucker
Listen,
up.
let's keep it pushing,
All
That's
right.
what
man.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Let's
talking
keep it
about.
pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Listen, man. Yo, even Disney was
That's
hitting
crazy.
layoffs, man. They laid off a lot of animators, a lot
Yeah,
of.
you ain't.
Yo, can I finish?
Yeah, my bad.
Disney laid off a lot of
DJ
people.
Berto.
Yo, listen. They laid off a lot of people. They've been hit with cuts, but what's crazy is they got all these movies coming out, and they got rid of a lot of CG people, a lot of animators. Now they've been struggling with movies. How y'all think this is going to affect them? Because you can't be laying off too many people when you're trying to bring out these big budget movies, especially with Doomsday on the horizon and several other years of Marvel universe things. P Lump, we don't go to you first, so you stop interrupting everybody else. You about to baby bloody in here.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm off the energy drinks, dog. I don't fucked up.
You didn't stay off
Got
in
me
5
going.
hours, bro.
Shut up.
Got me going.
Yo, come on, go ahead. Answer the question.
Oh, but Lemon, I told you, y'all not gonna get the sympathy from me. Motherfuckers get fired every day. I got fired with the sympathy for me, and them bastards wouldn't hire me. Back.
I wonder why. look, P. I'm like, cause he crazy.
So like I don't get no sympathy.
Yo, you
Fuck
said
you, man.
I didn't do that.
Ice Scrivener.
Let me get to this super chat before we go to Bloody, man. God damn. Thank you for that gracious $2 super chat. Hold on. Damn, the chat went up quick. DJ Birdo says, easy for P-Lump to say he ain't got no job like Tommy.
That's not true. Hell no.
Hey, for y'all don't know, that's a Martin Short reference right there.
Bloody, man.
Know, that's a classic.
Bloody, man. Disney with these layoffs. Is it going to affect these movies or not?
Yeah, it is. I was like, why they're gonna get rid of some of these animators, these teams. I was like, they're gonna see a slowdown, or they're gonna expect, hey, the team of 40 that got dropped down to 20, they're gonna expect them to be able to still do the same. Hey, some of those animators have different experience, and the fact is that the reason that they have those kinds of large teams is because they're able to do multiple scenes at a time. It's going to come at a cost of production because it's going to slow down. Although they're going to try and expect the same timelines, but realistically, that's not going to be the case. I was like, and it's unfortunate. Like we said, all these layoffs, all these cutbacks isn't just one industry. It's happening to everyone, and it's absolutely awful. And when you have companies like Disney, yeah, they may have pulled it, but they were like, hey, you know what? We're going to support AI companies. We're going to support generative AI. We're going to make this billion-dollar contract, right? And then they cut that contract because they're like, you know what? Actually, this isn't a good idea. Well, now that $1 billion that y'all was sitting on after putting in all of this and now pulling it back, that's money that you could have gone to some of these animators that could have actually been doing work instead of trying to do all this other shit to cut a corner. But now it's going to cost you more in the long term. And now the teams are going to suffer because of it. I was like, it's all the end of the day. It's hurting their bottom dollar in a form, even though they got so much money that it don't matter to them. But you know what they're still going to do to make it up is they're just going to cut more people because they're like, you know what? We'll recoup that cost. We don't need these people, at least not for the next 5 years. And then we can hire them back at a lower cost. It's the name of the game, and it's awful.
Facts. Scrub, talk to me.
It's kind of like what was said already. It might slow up some, but like I said, when you're dealing with money and you're dealing with public companies, the largest amount of expense is payroll, human cost. So what they're going to do is they're just going to say, hey, we let these people go. We might slow us down maybe about 5%. We're going to ask the rest of them to pick up the pace. And when they can't, or if they can't, we just push our dates back a little bit when we plan to do something. It's like we ain't announced the date for it yet anyway. We just said it was a certain year, and we just keep on rolling from that way. So it's a shame. A lot of these times that happens, people know that it's almost part of the industry. You always have your resume updated and on LinkedIn, so you be ready for the next job that comes up. There's a lot of these jobs around the country that are part of it, especially anything tech-wise, because any company you jump on, it's not guaranteed that specific company or dev team will be around in the future. So you're always being prepared that you might have to go somewhere else. Or at least you should be prepared. And that's for everyone. That's for everyone.
What? Somebody shit fucked up.
No, that's somebody playing that sound.
Oh shit. Lemon, you.
That's Bloody.
Oh shit.
That was not me.
That wasn't me. But anyway, let's get to this $10 super chat from the man that's on the panel. Let's give him his titty, lady. You know how he do. It's my man P. Lizzie in the building. He said, stop everything. Play my damn theme song. Just show some love. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And hit that super chat and let me see that titty lady.
Stop, Lemon. You did that wrong.
'Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way.
Stop. That is not what the hell I said.
Okay, so say,
Bro, I can't even
read your own super chat.
I know. Show this man some love. Hit that like button.
Where you see show? Where you see the word show at?
Oh,
after theme song. He says, "Play my damn theme song. Show this man some love.
Yeah,
Hit
the
that
hell
like
you
button.
talking about?
Subscribe to my channel."
my bad. Well, say it. Go ahead,
Man,
P-Lump.
man, play that damn thing.
It just make it harder when you don't have no
Cause I don't
periods,
give
no
a fuck what you say.
Right, it was-
Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I
I was
got
like,
a
this
lot.
boy literally
Yeah,
giving
this
me
guy-
that doing that Harry.
Nice,
Ask me
bro.
about my wiener energy over there.
But I do understand with these super chats, you only got a small amount of characters. But yeah, that's a complete run-on sentence. But
But y'all get what I'm saying.
we figured out what he's
Y'all hit
saying.
that
We're gonna
subscribe
pause
button.
P-Lump because I got
Smash them
something for
super
you,
chat.
Lemon. I was like, your boy Baby
Nah.
Dragon over there said to say what's up.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Ultra Dark Slayer. What's up, my guy?
6 people like that comment, so it need to be 6 more super chats in this bitch. Let's make it happen, man.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain.
We trying to go to California. Fuck
Are you
that.
are you about to pop open another bottle?
No, I'm high as shit right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Off of B12.
Yo,
Man, I done took one too many of them motherfuckers.
yeah, listen, man. Let's keep it pushing, man. I'm gonna say this for Disney. If it start affecting your movie productions and output of great quality, you better start rehiring because this is crazy. That is not a
I
good.
think it's gonna-
That's not a good look.
I think it's going to affect TV shows before.
Yo, who was doing that?
That's lemon.
Somebody is playing another video while they're actually doing
Is that you,
the
Bloody?
podcast, and they're not muted, so it's playing through the chat. I mean,
Nope. I mean,
Somebody's playing something on their PC and it's coming through the stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue. Finish. Scrub.
no. I was just saying that what they'll end up doing is they'll make sure that it affects TV before it affects movie.
I don't
because
think.
the movies are moneymaker. I was
Yeah.
like,
Bloody,
They
you
look
was doing something. I'm looking in your glasses.
Yes, Bloody.
that's literally the screen right here.
Nah, it switched over. I can see through your glasses. We
Okay,
wasn't on
shout
that
out.
at first.
Let's get to the super chat by Spartan. 'Cause we got to keep it pushing. Yo, shout out to my man Spartan 6616 BEWBS.
Boobs.
Oh,
Oh, titty lady. Yeah.
yo, he's stupid. Man, spell it right because I didn't know. I was like, what is that?
No, that's a meme. Folks spell it that way as well.
Yeah.
As
Well, now-
Boobs.
You learn something new every day. Now
Both
let's
ways.
get into something that's positive also, man. Now, I'm gonna say this and I'm not playing it here because I'm tired of them trying to take my little bit of monetization, which I stopped monetization the last 2 shows anyway. But I'm gonna say this for the record. I was not impressed with the first Street Fighter trailer. I was disappointed. I was like, this some bullshit. But after seeing this week's I have to say, your boy Lemon is excited for Street Fighter. Because I was like, man, here we go with this Jean-Claude Van Damme bullshit again. They gonna kill my franchise with these bullshit-ass movies.
Whoa.
But,
Show
P.
some
Lump,
respect.
you
Nah,
got
you're
one
not
more,
gonna
you
do
got,
that to Jean-Claude Van Damme.
you got one more time. I swear to God. You got
Don't kick
one,
me out, but you heard what I said.
you got one more time. One more time.
There was no one more time. He's gone.
Yes! I feel so much better now. I feel so much better now. Shout out to my guy, Spidey King. His birthday just passed. Spidey King in the building. Listen,
You just gonna disown the disabled?
behave yourself. I could do some kicking too.
I know you can do it.
Yeah, I can. Shout out to the first person to get kicked off the podcast.
You know, I always thought it was gonna be me because I never shut up. I'm surprised it wasn't.
He said the kick is good. Listen, man, but I ain't gonna lie. The second trailer for Street Fighter, I was impressed or enthused about seeing it, man. Enthused about seeing it. We gonna go to you, P Lump, since you say you're gonna behave now.
Yeah, no. You owe that man an apology because that was a good ass movie, regardless.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Don't hate on him. He did
I
his
didn't hate
thing
on
in
him.
there.
That movie plot was trash. The characters looked like shit. The M Bison, terrible, bro.
Did you not see the goddamn
No.
Guile?
Listen,
Guile, he don't look like shit.
in the new one or the old one?
The new one,
I'm
Guile look
talking.
like
Hold on,
shit.
hold on.
That's he talking about the old one.
You listen.
Oh,
Look, you know what? Give
He about
give
to
us.
get kicked again.
No, he not. No, he not. Give us your
no, I'm not.
opinion. Give us. No. I ain't gonna kick you. You cut me off again.
I
Your
ain't
ass.
do nothing. No,
You ain't do
I'm
nothing.
just saying. I'm talking about Street Fighter.
No, listen. Give us your opinion on the second trailer because it was way better than the first.
Oh, I didn't see it.
All right.
Oh my god.
Give me 1 second.
He gonna go watch it. All right, we'll come back to you.
Go
Bloody.
watch it. It's like 3 minutes.
Yo,
Go watch
Bloody,
it.
what's
Go
good?
watch it.
Talk to me about the trailer. Are you excited and are you going to see it, man? People in the chat, let me know what y'all thought about that second Street Fighter trailer, man. And how did you feel about the first? Talk to me, Bloody.
I'm in the same boat as you. I was like the first one. I was questioning the direction on what they were doing and what they were trying to do with it because we've seen so many bad adaptations recently
Oh,
of video
God,
games
yes.
and whether they're doing stories, movies, books, anime, live action, whatever they're doing. Right? I was like, we've not seen many good adaptations or anything that respects the source material to an extent. The only one that I still stand by was the Sonic films. I was like, because of the fact that they actually made it seem, very plausible, enjoyable, all that good stuff, right? But the second trailer actually has me more cautiously optimistic. I was like, I've been following already for a minute because I'm a wrestling fan. I was like, I already knew about Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns being in and a couple other big people that were in the film. I saw some of the early looks at their costumes. I'm just like, maybe. But seeing that trailer, I'm just like, all right, I
We
can
lost him
kind
now.
of get behind this. I was like, I
Ooh.
still want to see
Everybody
more,
getting kicked.
but now I'm willing to be like, all right, I'll pay the $8,
He
$9.
froze up. Police tried to track him down.
I was like, I'm now more willing to be like, I'll pay the $10-15 to go see it in movie theaters now than I was the first time around.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it to the movie. Yo, Scrub, man, what do you think about the new trailer?
Well, I think the new trailer is a real big step up from the first thing. You could kind of tell with the teaser trailer, and then when they were at the Game Awards, they were trying to be cheesy and fun and goofy and everybody, let's have a good time. And it really didn't hit with audiences. So I think this second trailer, I wouldn't be surprised that they probably would have came out with another trailer just like that if folks didn't give the backlash that they did for it. It didn't mean they changed the movie, but with the trailer that they put out now, it is way better, and it makes me say, you know what, I may actually go see it in the theaters because to me, everything I saw before then, it didn't matter what kind of names you put in it. I was like, yeah, this is going to be is going to go to the movie theaters and go straight to streaming within 2 or 3 weeks. And I'll catch you whatever streaming video is. Cause the way it is to go see a movie, you pay, if it's a,
I want to
whatever kind of high-end screen that you're gonna watch on or IMAX or all that stuff, you might pay, depending on where you live, $17 to $25 for the movie ticket. Then the popcorn and everything else. For one person like me, that's $40 right there. One ticket, large popcorn, large drink. That's almost $40. So to me, on a movie that's gonna be cheesy and goofy looking, I'll be all right. But the way it looks now, I'm not. I won't say I'm highly impressed, but this is what I was looking for. This is what I expected more of, and I'm glad they did bring out the trailer.
Well, I wanna hold on. I wanna respond to a comment, which I don't know what he's talking about. Star Traffic says Street Fighter movies came before video games.
That's what I was about to correct him because I was gonna say
no. I want him before we, because that's crazy. Explain what you trying to write before we respond to that. We're gonna give him a pass real quick. I just want him to explain. Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
He's typing. I was like, I'm trying to say what I was gonna do is I was gonna simply educate with a
No,
couple of
we
years
all was
difference.
gonna do that. Let him.
How old is he?
No. He might have made a typo. That's why I said we're
Can I
gonna.
chime in?
We're gonna
Can I
move to
talk
the
about
next
it?
topic because I want him to explain what the hell that statement means. Because people remember when you type, sometimes it doesn't express how you really feel. That
Yeah, man,
has
I
to.
didn't.
That has to be a
I,
mistake. No, P Lump,
I can't say how I feel about the trailer.
you did.
No, the hell I didn't.
The way you could defend the Jean-Claude Van Damme, this shit got to be your new Superman, your new Batman, your
I
new.
mean, but I
No, go
just
ahead.
looked at
No.
it. This shit fire
Oh,
though.
that's right. You had to watch it. Go ahead.
Yeah, he hadn't
This
watched it
shit.
yet.
Hey, this shit was fire, y'all. It looked better than all of them coming out on stage. This right here, y'all better go look at that trailer if you ain't see it. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's gonna get Mortal Kombat a run for his money.
Yeah, you see, Bloody, he ain't responding. That shit was an error. That's why I said we ain't gonna
I,
waste no
I,
time.
I hope
We
that it
listen,
was an
listen. We
error.
not gonna waste no time. That's why I said we not wasting time with that. That was crazy. Anyway, let's get to this PS6S now. Rumored, and it's put your goddamn hand down, boy. We not in school.
No, you got gems sent to you.
A what?
I don't know.
Day
100
Reezy
gems.
sent 100 for 2 jewels.
I
That's
don't know
some
what
new
that is.
YouTube stuff. I don't know what jewels
Well, you know
will
what?
do.
You know
Like
what?
But he did
Switch.
say
Cocaine's a hell of
he
a drug.
We're
appreciated
gonna get right to it. Let's get it. Shout out to my boy, man, for supporting. Thank you.
How you do
Appreciate
that?
that. I don't know. That's some new shit. I don't, YouTube.
I believe it's YouTube's version of like Twitch bits and stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Okay, I accept
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
appreciate
It's
you.
something new they do.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Greatly humbling. But listen, we got to keep it pushing. Let's go to this PlayStation 6S rumor and this PlayStation handheld. Now, right now, PlayStation's been working on a handheld. Now, this is what's crazy. One thing about Sony is they make great hardware. TVs, the VR headset, they do make good hardware, but they're not supported on a high level.
Sound
Right?
equipment. Yeah.
Right. Sound equipment, speakers, okay? I definitely have faith in them in making a handheld. But this is where I have a problem. This whole generation of Series S holding everything back. So you trying to tell me the next generation and the energy for the PlayStation 6S rumors are overwhelmingly got the PlayStation community excited. Now, let's make it make sense. What people like to do on the internet is grift, disrespect, belittle, blame, and everything under the sun. Now, PlayStation makes a PS6S. This is good now. All of a sudden, this is good. And remember how I started the conversation. Sony makes great hardware. But if they make a PS6S to bring in at a lower cost, that means they're going to make a high-end machine. Hold on, P Lump. I know
You know she attacking me.
Oh, so I'm gonna go to you first, Bloody. The tides have turned. PlayStation 6S is a hit with the community. Hello, he said that's.
You know what?
What's going on, man? Like the grifting is crazy.
You know what? This is just the state of the PlayStation community for the past, 10 years or so, this decade. Because didn't they say that Halo was trash? Didn't they say that wasn't a good game? And yet, as soon as it gets announced for the console, they're excited. Did they not say the same thing about Gears, State of Decay, or Sea of Thieves, Forza Horizon? All of our games were bad, right? But as soon as they have access to it, oh man, this is the best thing ever. Yeah, because y'all don't know any quality or anything because you ain't playing it. So now they're just like, oh, y'all got 2 machines over there. I was like, you have your Series X, and then you have the little boy that no one likes making stuff for. I was like, y'all are dumb. We got the all digital, and then we got the normal, but they're the same machine. Okay, cool. Now that they're getting it, just like everything else,
Rumored.
whether it's a rumor or not, just like everything else, as soon as they get it, it's perfectly cool. It's the best thing ever since sliced bread. Why didn't they think of that before? It's just like y'all over there bashing it when it's not yours. But as soon as it's
Sorry.
Oh shit.
yours, it's good.
I
Just like
know why.
just because they buy into bullshit. I was like, and their whole podcasters and every face of the PlayStation community is nothing but grifting liars that don't know nothing, but they suddenly have all this insider knowledge that's absolutely false as hell. I was like, what's funny is that it doesn't even just work with stuff that's bad and then suddenly good when they get it. It's also stuff that they have that's great, but as soon as other people get it, it's suddenly bad. Because we saw them do the same thing with games that were exclusive, but as soon as it went to other platforms, oh, it wasn't that good anyway. Oh, you're just getting our secondhand scraps. Y'all don't have a single consistent thought in y'all's mind or a single belief because y'all don't know what's good. Y'all don't know what's bad. Y'all just buy into the first thing that someone tells you. And y'all are just like, he knows what he's talking about. No, he doesn't. Shut the hell up.
Okay.
TTF.
Okay.
That's not why though.
Okay, Scrub, let's go. Tell us why. Tell us why, Scrub. Tell us.
You know why folks are so excited by the PS6s?
Why?
Because PS5s didn't outsell or monthly active players of PlayStation 4 until 2025.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. So there are still a lot of people on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro that if they get a PlayStation 6X, they're going to be excited about it. And wouldn't you be excited for a PlayStation 6S as well when the PlayStation 5 Pro is $900? Wouldn't you say, you know what? I'll just wait until this PlayStation 6S come out because I ain't spending $900. And how soon is it coming out? Ooh, you might say it's coming out within the next 2 years.
Whoa.
I'll still play my PlayStation Pro and then in 2 years give me a PlayStation 6S. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, a lot of that's why folks are happy because they don't have the console that is being hyped up right now. They are still lagging behind, just like there are still people playing on the One X.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
There's a lot of people. You just don't realize how many people don't have the new console. When everybody was buying up consoles during 2020, everybody wasn't buying the brand new console. Everybody wasn't going out in these stores and getting PlayStation 5s. You know why? Because it's hard as hell to get PlayStation 5s. Most of the PlayStation 5s being sold were being sold by resellers. So what's easier to buy? The PlayStation 5 or old ass PlayStation 4 Pro and buy the games? Because even then, even though PlayStation 5 was out, most of the stuff was still on PlayStation 4. There's a lot of people still got their PlayStation 4s and they can't afford the higher end consoles. So yeah, I'd be excited too. That's just like me saying I don't have a PlayStation 5 Pro and the PlayStation 6 coming out. Guess what? I'm not spending $900 to play Wolverine. Because what we're doing, most people have a secondary console to play the exclusives on their secondary console. If I got a PlayStation now, that would make me 2 secondary consoles. I would have an Xbox as one console and PlayStation as a console, and I play most of my games on PC right now. So when you have options, it's not as exciting. But when you're set and stuck on the PlayStation ecosystem, and that's all you have, but you can't afford the new system that's out right now, yes, you'll be excited for a PlayStation 6. Hallelujah.
They
Because you
still
can't play on
stuck
a
in
thumb
this
drive
shit.
like an Xbox.
That's the fat boy. So
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
me, P Lump. How you feeling about this excitement for the PS6S? Rumored PS6S.
It's ludicrous. It's disrespectful. It's utter bullshit. Hold on, because I gotta find a way to get rid of her. So I can TTS.
Good luck.
Nah, it's bullshit, dog. I mean, it's once again, I don't care what nobody say. It's another form of Xbox tax. As soon as PlayStation do something, it's brand new. It's gold. It's silver, but it ain't no damn diamond, bitch. And I'm tired of the buffoon,
The
the
buffoonery.
yeah. And it's just, when are we gonna get our fair shake? Because this is just like, laying all jokes aside, console warring and shit. Every time Sony do something Nintendo or Microsoft do, they act like it's fucking brand new. Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
When I'll give you a prime example, I just brought up the three. When the move came out, they act like that was uh, you know, revolutionary and shit. When they finally got the online shit with the headset being able to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft been doing that for years.
Yep. Never get the
Like
credit. Never get the
it,
credit.
like the sheer innovation that Microsoft do for this gaming community, they don't get their respect, and it's just like, enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
And when is we as gamers actually going to put our foot down? We bitch about everything else. Let's bitch about some real shit for once. And I'm not saying that we got to go to the back for the corporation and shit, but as a consumer and a fan of something, I'm tired of being second fiddle when we really run this gaming industry. Like the hardcore gamers, I know the
Microsoft
console.
did that to themselves, though.
What? Yeah,
Microsoft
but
did that to themselves. You can't blame it just out on the industry. Microsoft did a whole bunch of messing up.
I know about the 2013 all that, but damn it, enough is enough. It's been over 13 years,
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, Phil might didn't like do everything that we wanted him to do, but he saved Microsoft,
He did
and we
enough. He did
still,
more than enough.
yeah,
That's true.
He
and we
did more than
still
enough.
like
And they
not
still
getting the,
complaining.
yeah, and I'm tired of this shit, man.
Just like
Have Xbox and Microsoft won the Super Bowl. Just put it in sports terms. You could have a team that was really good, Cowboys, and won a couple of Super Bowls, and then hadn't won a playoff game for 30
In 30
years.
years, yep, you hit it
Okay.
right on the dot.
And then folks go, man, I love the Cowboys. Why y'all hating on the Cowboys? Y'all ain't won nothing, but y'all all on TV talking about how good y'all are. Now they have won some playoff games, so I'm not saying they never have, but
What playoff game they won?
Listen, we're not starting that. We're not starting
All
a
right,
football
okay, all
debate
right.
with you.
You,
Nope.
all right,
Nope.
they broke the playoff streak. But anyway, Microsoft is in that same situation until you win the Super Bowl, and if that's your team, you just gonna have to root for a team that ain't hit it big again yet. And they on the turn. It takes a long time for an aircraft carrier in the ocean to turn directions 180 degrees.
Hey,
It takes
look,
a long time. And that's what this corporation is doing right now. And if you can clearly see the wins that they have been getting lately, PlayStation is hitting those same lumps and bumps that Microsoft was hitting 6 to 7 years ago.
hey,
When
man,
when
like you said,
PlayStation players are complaining about, man, when are we gonna have more exclusive games coming out? We only had one last year or two this year or three this year. Microsoft and Xbox fans were saying that 5, 6 years ago. And we just now getting that stuff. And they had to buy studios to make that happen.
Well,
So
Sony did too in the beginning.
correct.
People
That's what I'm
keep acting
saying.
like Sony came into business with studios. They was new to the gaming market with PS1.
But
They had to purchase a lot of studios too.
But
yeah,
they've been on
they
top. They've been on top as far as console
Yeah.
mind share.
Yeah, mind shit, right.
Leaving out of PS3 and going into PS4. So yes, they are getting leeway now because everybody who was on the hype train and been in gaming, the newest hype top of the line has been PlayStation. So yeah, it's gonna take a while for Microsoft. They'll get
13
there.
years.
Yes. Because look how long it's been for them to come out with more than one or two exclusives in a year.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something that's
Part
gonna
of
add
it.
to that. The last 3 generations has been the only time there was 3 systems allowed, because there's only been 1 and 2. You got 3 systems surviving. Oh, hand over hand, 3 systems, because usually it's 1 and 2. There was no
Nintendo had
space.
to be saved at one point.
Right. There was no room for 3 consoles to be successful. There was no room for 3 consoles. This is the last 25, 30 years. We got 3 consoles every generation. Facts.
And you also got to think about the fact that one of them has very much accepted the fact that they're going to be always a companion system, but they lean into that and make theirs a standout. I was
Well,
like, it's
you
what
can't
he-
even say companion because they have
No, because
they have
it-
multiple fans. Like
but
you're a
here's the
Nintendo
thing.
fan, I'm a Nintendo fan. We all got Switches.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But that's what I'm saying is that we are hardcore Nintendo fans. We're gonna have a Switch, but we still have that mainly for their exclusives. They lean into the fact that hey,
That's all I got it for.
we are hardcore. We're either a hardcore Xbox console, hardcore PlayStation console, or in some cases a hardcore PC person, right? But guess what? Any one of those hardcore are always gonna have a Nintendo because they leaned into the fact that they know that their console, it's focused on their exclusives. So they're like, hey, you know what? We don't need to be someone's primary because we know as long as we make something that these fans are going to want, they're always going to support it, whether they have an entirely another ecosystem or not. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why 3 are surviving right now is because 1 is like, hey, you know what? Y'all are going to buy us no matter what. It's between one of these 2 over here that's going to be y'all's primary. And that's what it is. It was
Okay.
different than the Sega and Nintendo wars all those years ago before it became Nintendo and Sony. I was like, we know that.
And Microsoft had to change in order to survive. If Microsoft would have kept going the same way they were going before Phil took over at
Of
at
course, they'd have been
Microsoft,
gone.
they've been gone. So even the normal console warring thing of I put out exclusives versus you put out exclusives, Xbox would have been gone if they would have kept up with that.
Facts.
Because
All right.
that-
Let
that-
me
they-
hold on. Let me
it
get
was
to the
changing.
super chat. We got to keep pushing,
You
man.
want
We
me to
got
get it?
no. I got it. This is for your ass anyway. Talk that shit. Shout out to my man Deadly X. You know he's the MVP. My man says Deadly X in a response to my man P Lump, and we not gonna start this football chat over here because you motherfucking football people are crazy. Commanders are trash, just like Concord. Shout out to everyone on the panel. Shout out to my brother Deadly X. I was asking about you last night, bro. What's good with you? Always a pleasure. Keep working on getting that channel back. We need you in this industry. Facts. Now, this is a short and quick topic I thought was crazy. The FAA is looking to video gamers to help out in the airports with landing planes.
I wouldn't look down on that. I'm gonna tell y'all now.
Yo,
It's
listen.
not a joke. It's not a joke.
Listen. I love my gamers. I'm not putting my life in their hands.
Hey, yes, you do. Yes, you do, Lemon, because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yo.
Well, I know this reason why. I know.
You ever had a knee scope, Lemon?
Yeah.
You had arthroscopic knee surgery, a washout, meniscus tear. Guess what?
Three times.
Guess what? They look for surgeons who were former video game players. You know why?
Because
when
they
you
got
do
that
arthroscopic
precision.
surgery, no.
Why?
When you
Talk
do
to me.
when you doing arthroscopic surgery, they don't cut your knee open. They make three little holes.
3 little holes, right.
And with those 3 little holes, they stick instruments into your knee
That's a
and
fact.
they watch a screen. They
That's a
don't look
fact.
at your knee.
Right.
They watch a screen and they fix everything you do while they're looking at a screen. What do you do when you play video games? Do you play video games and look at your controller? No. You look at the screen. Sometimes your controller is under the table.
Hold
where
on,
there's
hold
no
on,
way
hold on.
someone can possibly. No.
Mhm,
I work in surgery. I work in OR.
That's why you
so
biased.
I know what I'm talking
You
about.
taking up for your people.
No.
I was like, he's true.
No, that's what it's the truth. They
Because-
look, the best arthroscopic surgeons in robotic surgeries have a background at some point in their life. The better ones generally played video games at some point, even if it was only when they were in elementary school, because they have a skill that older
Eye-hand
surgeons
coordination,
never
baby.
learned.
Right.
But it's not just eye hand coordination. You are doing something without looking at your hands. And it's the same way with FAA. They're looking at folks looking at screens, air traffic controllers that have to look at screens, have to make quick decisions. If anybody ever played Dispatch, if anybody
Yep.
in the chat, anybody played Dispatch, half of Dispatch is you controlling stuff from above and making stuff happen with whatever you got in a timely manner. Same thing with FAA controllers in towers, trying to make sure everybody hits where they need. It's a lot of stuff has to do. So it is not crazy.
Let me
It is
ask you,
not insane. The problem is there's a bias because people still look down on
on
video game
gamers.
players as
hmm
the nerd in the
Let me ask you this,
basement who
Lemon.
don't know how to
Do you
take a
know
bath
what you need
with
to be
pimples
Hold
certified?
on,
and
let him
doesn't have a
finish,
girlfriend.
bloody.
So that's the
They just got
that's the
disconnected.
problem
I
that
was
they end up
talking.
with is because they
They
keep
not
using
disconnected.
these.
They still on the
Yeah,
show.
They ain't on my
yeah,
screen.
It's
yeah.
okay. He's still on the
They're
show.
they're still using the stereotypes of what a gamer was back. Look at me. I am a gamer. I'm also an OR nurse.
You go
I
look at the
also
show.
deal
He's on the show.
with
Like I
yeah.
said.
I also deal with organ donation.
Oops.
All gamers are different and they come from different backgrounds. So I would not look down on that at all. Trust me.
Talk that shit, scrub nurse.
I told you he's still on the show. Shut your ass up trying to fact check me, sucker. I see you.
Man,
I'm
look.
literally watching the
I saw
group
you.
screen.
Right.
Wait, it's literally right here. I saw them
Yeah,
disappear.
listen. Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, he said the same thing about y'all. That's how I knew something was going on. But y'all still was here. That's why I didn't even say nothing. But anyway, continue.
You
Go
yelled
ahead.
at me.
Bloody. Shut up. And come on and say your point, being that you wanted to interrupt Scrub in the middle of what he was saying.
I didn't know he was still talking.
Oh, can we please just come on, y'all? God,
Just let the man go ahead, bloody. Just
Go ahead, bloody.
Just go.
No, it's not important. Go.
It is.
Oh Lord.
Now you
Here we
don't.
go.
You want to try that? You want to try that rejoin button?
Yeah, kick him out. Kick him. See if it's
Nah,
good.
nah, I'm
Yeah,
not
let
gonna
me
kill.
try- let
Bloody,
me
go
try
ahead.
Your kick game.
Bloody, go
Let me
ahead. We
see
ain't
your
got no
kick
talk. Go
game.
ahead. Go ahead, Bloody.
What I was trying to say is that what Nurse is saying is facts because of the fact that look at. Do you know what it takes to get licensed for your pilot's license for planes and a lot of the background that they also have to go through?
Yes.
You realize before they even allow you to do any sort of actual flying, right? That you have to get certified by
Simulator.
doing hundreds of hours and flight simulator.
You want to hear something crazy? I flew a Cessna because we had a flight program in my high school. I know exactly what it takes.
Yes, and you would know that to actually
had a
get your
driving
license to go through the
program in
dude, go through the program.
Yeah, we didn't have
you
that in New
to
York.
You have to get you have to do several hundred hours.
No, I
in
know.
Flight simulator. Yeah.
And you know what's
So the
crazy?
thing is-
Before I can get my pilot license, which sucked, they dropped the program in my senior year.
Oh shit! You almost got your pilot license.
Yep, I almost got my pilot license, son. We
Get the
flying out of
fuck
Long
out.
Island, New York.
Man.
Yep.
And like he was saying is
That would've been crazy.
When I was originally in high school, when I was originally going to join the military, for those who don't know, I was originally going into because I wanted to be a corpsman. I wanted to be a trauma surgeon working on the base. When I was working at the hospital during my senior year, I was talking to some of the surgeons and they asked about what I did in my free time. And one of them was impressed because like Nurse or like Scrub was saying is that because of my background, he's like, a lot of the newer tools that we're using are not the same that they used to be. And I was like, what do you mean? Because that's when they were first starting to introduce a lot more of those micro cameras to use a lot for those very minutia surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that a lot of the older surgeons aren't used to having to use those. With the fact of what we do, it gives us a much bigger leg up. So I learned about all that when I was originally studying that, and having someone like Nurse or like Scrub here talking about it is great because the fact that only goes to show why we as gamers have a different skill set that is multi-versatile in industries that most people wouldn't recognize or appreciate what we can do. That's why the FAA needs people who have this background because of the fact that there's people who literally play flight simulators for fun. They do this shit they do it because it's
You're
entertaining.
Right. I ain't that good though. I would not sacrifice none of y'all with me flying.
And in some of those flight
been playing
simulators,
for years
I was
since it
like,
started.
you can play as an air and in flight sim, you can also do traffic control. There's people who have whole lobbies where they're like, hey, I'm going to be a traffic controller. They do this for fun.
Yeah, I know. I got to do it at my job with the whole cockpit, the 3 TVs, the bit. Yo, it's crazy. He spent
You
like
got 18 hours
20,000.
in Fight Slim
and
now.
that's why I'm saying is that the fact is that these
I don't
people
think so.
who play this stuff for fun like that could be doing so much with the fact that the FAA and all these governmental agencies want them specifically. I was like, the
Yeah,
thing
you got
is
some
that
hardcores that take that shit seriously.
because of the stigma around what it means being a video game player, whatever it is, I was like, we're still looked at with this very awkward of just like, you are 50 years old and you still play video games. It's just like, it's not childish, just like collecting stuff is not as childish as it used to be, whether that's statues, comics, whatever memorabilia that you have if you're a sports fan. I was like, this stigma needs to break because of the fact that, especially nowadays, it's not the same as it was 30 years ago. These people are the ones who are helping to revolutionize and change everything.
Facts. All right, yo, P Lump, what you getting ready to say,
Oh,
bro?
it is my turn.
Yeah.
Damn.
He
I
said,
thought
damn.
no, I mean, he was long-winded. But
Listen, it's all right. Just don't want y'all
I'm
interrupting
fucking
each
with
other.
Bloody.
No,
Hey,
no,
but
no.
nah, though,
Bloody is
you got
long-winded.
about 18. No, I know I was fucking with him, but it's hard to come from behind him. No Diddy. But I mean, you got about 18 hours in Flight Sim.
About maybe 6, 7.
Oh, all right. You got something in there. I got about an hour or 30 minutes.
No,
But
because
still,
the
though,
reason I haven't played because I can't get my flight stick that I purchased for it to work right, man. And between working it, I just was like, shit, this shit is hard to get this shit to work like I want it to. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here calibrating a new steering wheel. Well, not my new steering wheel, but I bought a stand. But you know,
you're not about to do that. It was
what?
It was a joke, dog.
Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't laugh.
Yeah. No, I was nitpicking about because you was talking about how you was in flight school and shit.
No, I love flights, but son, we have a problem in video games. It's called backlog.
Yes.
I buy everything. Somebody
But you
told
never
me,
let me
listen,
drop my bars.
go ahead, but I just was adding to you what you're saying. But continue, go ahead.
Hey, shout out to Spartan, shout out to
Here we
Wild
go.
Coast Series, shout out to Dave Reezy, shout out to Daily. I'm going through the chat.
You going through the
Brudner,
people that's in your
Tyler.
chat.
No, I'm only that's who was chatting.
I'm only playing. See, I'm laughing.
No, I'm nitpicking. Damn, I don't see nobody from your man. Shout out to Purge, even though he ain't worth for nothing. Shout out to Music. Shout out to Bloody He right. It's everybody from my damn chat.
No, it's other people. People just not typing.
Where they at? They not typing, son.
Right.
All right,
they
but
not
anyway,
typing.
y'all. Hey, I don't give a fuck about all that
Oh,
flight
wow.
simulator shit. And then y'all already know, ain't no better person than a gamer. They not built like us. Fuck that.
I had specific surgeons who would make
multitask.
sure I got called into rooms because on certain surgeries, the person holding the camera needed to know how to use it inverted. Who knows how to use an inverted camera more than anybody like a gamer?
My daughter's godfather, Mini Me, because that's how he play all his games.
You know what else? I ain't gonna lie,
don't.
y'all. I had to do watch this limit. I had to do something, but I was playing Call of Duty. You know, I was literally playing Call of Duty with my chin and like I swear to God, in my hand because I was doing something else with my hand.
Oh,
and I
what?
was still getting killed. I swear to God, son, it was crazy. And it was like I was laying down, so that was helping me. But I
Oh,
realized I
my
had to hold
God.
the motherfucker
Oh, I
up.
thought it was because you was in a wheelchair.
Nah.
Nah,
Alright.
you my
That's why
brother.
I
You
got
know,
a CDL.
yeah, I got a CDL too, dumbass.
No,
Yo, listen, man, let's keep it
I don't
pushing.
think you have a CDL limit.
What? My job consists of a CDL.
Limit.
No, he's saying he's a CDL.
Oh,
whatever
no,
he said earlier.
nope.
You don't want a
No,
CDL now?
no, I don't.
Hey, this motherfucker work wonders, nigga.
Yay, whoa, N-bombs, come on. God damn, P Lump.
Bruh.
Well, y'all know, yo, listen, people, yo, shout out to Texas.
I feel like
Hey,
you
Texas.
censoring me.
What? You didn't curse a million times. I didn't say one word. I said the N-bomb.
Oh.
Right. Anyway, sometimes I slip up and do it too. I'm just saying. Listen,
Sound
man.
like I could have sworn I heard you say it.
Nah, I very rarely say that. It has to be a
All
slip.
right, but nah, though, man.
Can I finish?
really enjoyed my
Oh.
show today. I mean, myself on the
I
show
thought you
today,
said he had
man.
one more.
I was high as hell, y'all. Hey, y'all, don't keep drinking these things; they'll fuck you up. But I ain't go to bed till 8 o'clock this morning, and I look at me, still right here with you, Lemon.
You got it, but I was with you too, technically.
Not
Well,
at eight
listen.
o'clock in the damn morning.
Well, no, he ain't doing that. It's crazy. Somebody had to. Somebody just got off work. Listen, man. Let's go into Starfield crashing on PS5. Now,
Why are you applauding that?
you know why? You
Yeah,
know.
no, because
Hold
You're
on,
not
hold
a
on,
real
hold on.
gamer.
Hold on. Let me say this for the record. My nickname is Petty Murphy of his first kind. Petty Murphy.
talk that shit, Lemon, and I'm gonna tell them why. After
You
you let me.
suckers on PlayStation, not the PlayStation fans, but the PlayStation ponies don't deserve
Mm-hmm.
anything Microsoft give y'all. Like Bloody said early in the show, Sea of Z's, Halo, you didn't buy, Gears Reloaded. You don't
No,
deserve
they bought it.
Not,
They just stopped playing online.
no. They did not buy it. That
No,
game
they
did
didn't
not
buy
do.
it.
They did not buy it. But the point of the matter, only thing they really bought in droves was Sea of Z's,
Forza.
They didn't even buy Ninja Gaiden 4. I don't even want to hear this. But we're going to talk about that later. But this is the problem. The game was not technically crashing. You suckers received an update, which caused a problem with the game. Because my Series X, S, and PC's playing fine.
Talk that shit, Lemon.
Y'all don't deserve Microsoft to carry you through this generation like they've been doing, because y'all don't deserve it. Everything is a problem. Everything is a problem for y'all. At first, I was like, you know what? More gamers come in, join us. Fuck that. Off with your heads. If you are a console warrior, stop begging for our games. Because Sea of Z's was the cracking is lacking. Y'all went on a whole campaign on Twitter. Now you begging. Now I want my refund back. I want my refund. Oh, Starfield's broken. Starfield ain't broken. Y'all got an update which broke it. It ain't the first time it's happened.
PlayStation broke.
That ain't the first time it's happened. There's been games on Xbox, an update didn't appeal to a game, but y'all blame the game so much you want a refund. You know what? Get your refund. I want you to get your refund. I want Microsoft to notice that y'all don't deserve their games. And when I bring up this chart later, I'm going to show you why they don't deserve their games. But this is a message to you Xbox people. You out here running with, exclusives. Oh, buy that shit. Don't console war. Support your brand. Because if you supported your goddamn brand, they wouldn't have did it.
Nope.
Now, games like Call of Duty, Diablo, they purchase these games that's on other platforms. Okay, y'all can get that. But anything original, like a Starfield, if it's an Elder Scrolls 6, give them that. If it's another Skyrim, give them that. But anything original like Starfield, anything made like South of Midnight, which you didn't buy, and it's your lost suckers.
And it got 4.8 stars out of 5 from PlayStation fans, and you still didn't buy it.
You didn't buy it. So you know what Microsoft is going to do this year? And I guarantee you we're going to hear exclusives in this June showcase because I'm going to be there. I promise you, y'all going to be crying like bitches.
You gonna personally talk to Asha, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm outside.
Oh, without a doubt, we will.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
But you know what's crazy? This is what's crazy. This was crazy. Y'all talk about a company that's been fucking carrying you more than your mother company.
And
They
that's the only
dropping
thing
more.
that's been saving them.
They dropping more games on your platform than the goddamn company that owns it. But you complaining. You know what? I don't like that Starfield's crashing on your system, but I didn't want you to get it anyway because I knew you wouldn't fucking buy it.
I like it.
So
I was like, here's the best
hold on.
part.
I'm gonna go to P-Lump first. I'm gonna go to P-Lump first,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna
Okay,
go to you.
I'm gonna make it short and sweet.
All right, let's go.
I'm
You
glad
next,
that it's
buddy.
crashing on their system because you had several people that have Xbox consoles. I'm getting it on the PlayStation. You got an Xbox, play it on your Xbox. It's
Mm.
gonna be better on the PlayStation Pro. It's got a this,
Mm.
it's got a that. It still run like dog shit on a PlayStation Pro if it's running at all. And I know a friend personally who went out and brought a Pro for Starfield. Ha! Look at you. Your ass ain't playing it. But that's what I had.
First of all, Zena, when you come in here, you speak to me first, not the dudes in the chat in the panel. Just saying.
She grown. She can do what she won't do.
Zena, you talk to everyone.
Zena not
but him
married. This has
first.
got nothing to do with you, scrub.
Hey, that's
She
even more
won't
so.
do.
That means
Watch,
that
everybody gonna say hello. Everybody say hello to Zena in the chat.
yeah, everyone say hi to Zena.
Shout out to Zena, man. Yo, listen, I'm just saying what my point is. I'm Petty Murphy of his first con. And I do not appreciate when y'all don't take a yo, listen, I knew they wasn't about South America. Y'all don't even deserve that game. Y'all don't deserve it. Your community don't deserve it. Because y'all
They don't even buy their own game.
Yeah, right. Y'all don't buy your own shit. But go ahead, bloody. Hit him with the Mjolnir.
Here's the thing. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I was like, if you look at the statistics and breakdown of percentages of attach rate of your games compared to our games based on a console sold level, right? How is it again that you have 100 million plus consoles and barely a 10% attach rate for the first God of War, not even Ragnarok, right? And that took several years to hit that number, right?
Talk
You
I was
wanna
like,
know
how
why?
is it? Please.
Because some of them still on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro,
Well,
and
this
some
was
of them games
remember
are
the original,
exclusive
the first
to
God of War.
PlayStation 5.
No, well, the first God of
talking
War
about the
came out on
original.
PS4, and
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm saying
have
is
it.
that
Yeah.
I was like,
Mhm.
and that's what I'm saying is that when that came out, they had 100+ million consoles. It still took 2-3 years before they got to that 10 million, 15 million sold, whatever. I was like, why did it take years? Yet us on only 40 million consoles are able to do half of that within a month, are able to get closer to that within less than a year. Because, like we've said before, Xbox has been carried by the hardcore, so we stand by it, whereas PlayStation is carried by the casual. And if it's outside of Call of Duty or Madden or FIFA, they don't care.
Hold on, son. Give me 1 second. I got to give a shout out before this guy leaves. It's a legend on my job, man. He's recently retired. Give a round of applause for my boy, Carlito. He's over there on Facebook. That's my brother, man. My Boricua brother. You already know what we doing, Carlito. Let me know when you coming back to New York so we could smoke some cigars and talk that shit. Softball season started. You know every Tuesday. You know you be outside, bro. Yes. Let's get it, Carlito. Good to see you here. Continue, bloody. I'm sorry.
The thing about this, and shout out to Alpha because this is a good point, is that nowadays exclusives don't move the box. I was like, they help to keep people who might be there or are first looking forward, but they're not going to be the biggest draw anymore. It's not the PS2 and Xbox era. It's certainly not the PS3 and the 360 era. When that era was around, exclusives was going to be what helped pull you in and keep you there. That is not the case nowadays because a lot of these third-party publishers realize, hey, third party should stay third party. We need to be everywhere if we really want to make it. Why do you think that Capcom is on the generational run that they are and having the massive comeback? Why Sega is now talking about games that came back out in the 80s and 90s are getting remakes and reboots and everyone's losing their damn mind because Sega learned early on, 10 years ago, be like, you know what? We should be doing that. And it's worked for them. Guess who's now learning that the hard way and is finally on their comeback? I was like, Square Enix, yes.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
and you mentioned earlier, Scrub, how they're like, oh, this game was so, lauded by critics and everything else. We had 3 million players, still not enough for them because why? They may be only on one platform and that's not enough for them. I was like, they learned, hey, we can't be doing this and investing all this money in only one platform and not getting any sort of comeback. That is not the case anymore. And you guys keep proving it. If y'all can't even support your own platform and your own exclusives within that first year, the biggest time that it should be selling.
The first 3 weeks.
The first 3 weeks are the biggest make or break, but the sales within the first year is where it's going to cap out
continual
on. I was
sales.
like, if it does not meet a certain percentage or attach rate within that first year, it's not going to get significant within the second or third year. That's why that is always a big deal. I was like, we see when they talk about, hey, 1 million sales day one or 1 million sales in the first week. That is great. That I love to hear that. What about the second week? What about the third week? What about within the first month? Then you
Like
start hearing
marathon?
less.
That's what you talking about?
Oh shit.
Or Concord? Concord, yeah.
Yeah.
Concord didn't make 2 weeks. So
Exactly.
it's only
Hold on,
11
y'all know
days.
Concord.
11
Cassandra.
days.
You know what? Y'all in here a bunch of.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh my God! Stop fucking lying. Y'all ain't gonna say marathon is not successful. Y'all not gonna come in here and tell me marathon is not successful. Y'all gonna stop that. 1.2 million people bought the
it's on
game.
PC.
Bought
It's
the
on
game.
PC.
Bought the game, and it's like, hey, how many people
It's
right
on
now?
PC
Maybe like
and
20,000.
Xbox.
It'll
20
die
But
in 2 months.
here's where
It's on
it
PC
all
and
boils
Xbox.
down to, right? I was like, and this is the other big lesson, is that exclusives help, but they aren't the draw anymore. The biggest thing though is that every exclusive was not made for every player, right? I was
Right.
like, but that's
Yep.
why you needed variety and
Redfall.
diversity and genre, right? Now we're seeing the fact that Xbox has how many studios and they have so many different genres.
27.
There's now an exclusive for every genre and for every type of fan.
That's
That is
what
why they're able
That's
to
what
appeal
Xbox
to more
Studios look
people.
like. It's on camera. That's what it looks like. Stay focused to the channel. Shout out to my
And
man
the
Colt
thing is-
Eastwood for that artwork. Shout out to my man Colt Eastwood for that artwork.
That's the difference now, is that they now have that ability to where they're like, hey, we have a genre and an exclusive for every type of fan. We're not appealing to just one specific fan. There was a reason why people back during the 360 era called the Xbox the bro shooter box, because what was our exclusives? We had Halo, we had Gears, and then of course at that time we had the marketing for Call of Duty. We had every major shooter, right? But that is not the case now. We have a genre and exclusive for every type of fan. Do you like horror games? You like shooter games? You like platform? You like your walking simulators? We got all of that. That is what draws.
Yo,
I was like, but he's right.
He
It
petty.
is not.
He said walking simulators.
But I'm not. It's a type of genre. I was like, and it is what it
Fucking
is.
bloody. Go ahead, bloody.
I'm being honest. I
Yeah,
was like,
you being ratchet. Look ahead. I don't care.
PlayStation have games for
Yeah.
everybody. They got Foam Stars. They got they got Astrobot.
No, I like Astrobot.
So that's what I'm saying. They got games for everybody. They got Concord, Marathon, Wolverine coming out soon.
Yo,
So,
yo, that's crazy.
huh?
Yo, let me get to this super chat, man. Let me get to this super chat real quick. Shout out to my man Silent Cypher. Welcome to the show, Silent. Marathon is a waste of gigabytes. We didn't want it. Facts.
I better hope the PC still want to play it, because that's the only thing keeping that game alive right now. Is
Shout out
PC.
to you, Silent Cypher. Welcome. Bold Alpha Wolf, I see you in the chat too, man. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. Please smash that like button. We got 37 people in here. We had more, and the likes only at 24. We got to get that up. Algorithm is talking to you.
hey, we need
Hit
to
that
at least
like button.
50 by now. Come on.
Hit that like button, man. People
We at
going in and out.
26.
All Diddy stabbers, baby, all special. Let's get it.
Lemon. Oh
What?
shit.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It sure is. Anyway, man, you was finished, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just going down to the fact of that you say I'm being ratchet, I'm just being
No,
realistic.
be
I was
realistic.
like,
You know
that
I'm
is a
just
fact.
playing.
I know. I'm just saying is that's where it comes down to. I was like, yes, I understand some people say, why does the hardcore got to be the one that carries a system? Well, the hardcore is the ones who built that system up in the
listen,
first place.
yeah,
They should never be forgotten.
We start the
the
gen off. We start the gen off. We the one that start those initial sales. But let's keep it pushing, man. Talk to me.
Shout out to Eternal.
Talk to me, Scrub. I'm about to pull these stats up of these Xbox games, man, because this is part of the Starfield crashing topic. But how do you feeling about it crashing? You kumbaya and me and King David is off with his head. You kill what you keep. You or
Hey,
you keep what you kill.
My thing is, like I said, when I say don't applaud is gamers aren't able to get a game or play a game that they have already paid for and they're ready to play. And then they're ready to play the game and then it's all jacked up. So that's what kind of makes it bad that you have a game you're ready to play. Now, I'm not saying it's bad because it's not on Bethesda's fault that it was like you're saying it was an update to your system and your system caused that to mess up with this game. So, it's just one of those things. I mean, it happens to everybody at some point. Other things like having your data stolen usually happens more on PlayStation than other ones because it's not as secure.
Credit cards. Sorry.
But
TTS.
if somebody has a game that they want to play, I don't want to be the one stirring up crap like, ha, you can't play your game when it's not your fault. Especially you're somebody who bought the game. Now, if you just one who's sitting at home typing on your phone or your computer, talking about, I'm glad these Xbox games suck or you talking about this one game and you never picked up and played Starfield at all, then it's like I don't care what you got to say about the game. You need to just go ahead and be quiet. But for the folks who wanted to play the game, had the game and it messed up on them, I hate it for them.
Okay, I think Bold is talking about this with the tribalism. Let me say this. Let me tell you something, Bold. This is how I feel, bro. This is how I feel. I enjoy buying 3 consoles. Exclusives matter to me.
I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it.
No, I enjoy it. I like new tech. I like different tech. I like different aspects on. I enjoy it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna hate on games on a platform when there was no way coming to your platform, but then all of a sudden it's good, you can go fuck yourself. Not you, Bo. I'm just saying in general. Because hold on, P-Lump.
No, I just wanted to time in after you.
So this is my point. I'm not talking about the people who's supposed to enjoy the game. I'm talking about the community that shit on everything on other platforms. One thing I'm gonna say is this. When Helldivers 2 hit very well on PlayStation, you didn't hear nobody on Xbox say that game ain't shit. That shit is dead. You didn't hear that community do that. And then when the game came out, they bought over 1 million copies. You didn't hear that. But on the PlayStation side, when a game is hitting on Xbox, not the PlayStation fans, it's the ponies. It's a different ball game. You hear all the negative shit. Oh, Sea of Z's, the Kraken is lacking. They go all in. And remember, the PlayStation community is larger than the Xbox community, so you getting it from all ends like a stripper.
By multitudes.
And and people are tired of it. So when shit happens, you throw a little salt in the wound. That's what it is being Petty Murphy. I do not like seeing gamers buy anything that don't work. Because I'm a gamer. I want to buy Flight Sim on PlayStation because I want to use my VR headset. That's a fact. I love the platform too. They just not putting out. They whatever. I don't got no fat PS3 in my house. Yeah, shut your ass up. But what I'm saying is, that's my point. You see a successful game on the other side, not us in here, but I'm saying the ignorant people see a successful game on the other side, and they go on a whole fucking smear campaign. And then when it goes to their platform, oh my God, we're getting it. Because remember, Sony wanted to make Starfield an exclusive.
Yup.
Okay? They tried to keep it off Xbox.
And Microsoft.
And don't forget,
or
all the people were
Bethesda.
claiming in the beginning when they were hoping, hey, is Starfield coming to PlayStation? When's it coming to PlayStation? All those months leading up to
They
launch,
begged
y'all
for
were
3
begging
years.
for it,
Begged for
asking
3
for it.
years. Right. This is what I'm
It's
saying.
Day and
When
date. It's coming day and date.
when I say my comments, it's definitely not directed towards the real gamers like us. We really talking about you fucking ponies and you fucking Xbox. I don't like people on either platform that do stupid shit. I can't stand
overly
it.
zealous elitist. That's what it is.
Yes, I can't stand it. Don't get it twisted. I get on, like I just finished saying earlier, you fucking Xbots talk that shit on Twitter, but I don't see you spending no money. That's why Xbox got their games everywhere. Because you ain't spending nothing, you just talking it for some console war. Step up. Step up. Because you don't get hit with the rule of working. I'm telling you, exclusive's going to come back because I'm about to pull up something right now. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done.
No.
Hold on. Go ahead, P-Lump.
Hey, no, I just want to say, why is it tribalism or whatever when gamers do it, but it's not tribalism when football teams, basketball teams, baseball
But
teams?
it is. But it is. But we're talking about gaming.
But-
We ain't got nothing to do with that. We not. Yeah, it is tribalism.
It just seems like it's a problem when we do it, though.
So now, this is the PlayStation
Oh, I
version.
see- I see what
Hold
he's
on.
saying.
Yeah.
Can I?
No,
Can we-
sorry.
can-
I was,
can-
like, I
can
was
we-
just saying,
can-
I see what he's talking about. It's always a problem in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
When it's like,
Oh
hey,
no,
if
it's
sports are over there-
a real problem in sports. You don't see the motherfuckers fighting in the stands.
No,
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
is-
it's just
tell
as
them what I'm
toxic.
saying.
It's just as toxic. That's why I don't go to Knick games. I get in for free. I'm not going to a Knick game. Them fans are crazy. And I love basketball, not that much. Not to be fighting, arguing, throwing beer on each other. You throw beer on me, you're getting smacked. I'm sorry. I'm not playing with you. Anyway, let's continue. The PlayStation version of Starfield has only sold 140 copies in 1 week. 40,000 copies. This is the shit that I'm telling you Microsoft is going to look at. And this is the reason motherfuckers ain't going to keep putting games over there. Like I said, the original games that's made by the studios that they purchased should not go to the other platforms. Games that's grandfathered in, they should go everywhere. Now, let's start with Ninja Gaiden. 257,000 sold. 257,000 sold. Flight Simulator, 245,000 sold. Now it's starting to dip. Seriously. Outer Worlds 2, 160,000 sold. Starfield just came out, has passed 3 other titles. And this is what I told my man Scrub earlier, and I'm going to get to that game in a minute. Starfield 140, avowed 54,000. Are you fucking serious? Why would they put the sequel on there? Why? Now, Age of Empires, great game. 52,000. 52,000. Now, Scrub would tell you, Bloody would tell you, I've been saying it all year. These motherfuckers do not deserve South of Midnight. They're not gonna buy it. Oh, why wouldn't they buy it, Lemon? It's a high-rated game. It's acclaimed. It got awards. 16,000 copies sold.
Did they not say the same thing about Nier Automata until it came over to Xbox?
You see what
Did
I'm
they
saying?
not say the same thing about
But
Hellblade, a game that they lauded?
Look at my point, people. If Microsoft skipped that console with these exclusives or keep it to themselves, what the fuck money are they really missing? We can't look at Forza and go, they bought Forza. That's one game. They didn't buy Gears of War Reloaded. They bought Forza because Gran Turismo sucks ass.
I've been saying that they finally got a good racing game.
It's
They
boring.
never knew what a good racing game
Yeah,
was.
these are week 1 sales.
So
This
what?
is week 1
Right.
sales.
And what you think happens?
total.
What you think happens when it drops off? You think this is when
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Texas. That's why I was saying earlier.
You didn't see
that
the
first 3 weeks, really the first month, is the biggest selling point.
And that's it. Look what they launched at. You think I didn't read this? You think I don't do my homework? You think I just popped this shit up Listen, bro, I do my homework. These games did terrible. Overall, this is their biggest selling week. So anything else to show would be embarrassing.
Yep. I was
Anything
like,
else,
outside of that first
I could
month,
make it
dropped.
worse. I could get the next week chart. It's gonna be worse. Let's just show you the best week and the best slate of the best sales that they got. This is horrible. Horrible. Why would they continue with why would they continue putting games over there? Like I said, if you grandfathered in, give them the game. Diablos, that's supposed to be on everything. That's supposed to be cross-play. Right?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yo, I'm all for it. But games that's made for your platform, which brings value to your platform for being only on your platform, you think I want to play Spider-Man on Xbox? No, the fuck I don't. Because I have it on PlayStation. I don't care. I don't need God of War on my Xbox controller. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm not saying, oh, exclusive for Xbox and not PlayStation. No. When people told me, shout out to my man J Mac, great big gang leader. He goes, Lemon, I'm gonna buy you Helldivers. I said, don't buy me shit. Why not, bro? We can play together. I said, all I need is your friend code. I have it already on PlayStation. And shout out to him. He kept drilling in my head. I said, yo, bro, I don't need it. It's a waste of money. But what you can do is just send me your friend code and we play together. Because I have it. I'm not against exclusives. What I'm against is the buffoonery of pretending like we should keep putting our games over there. And I say our because Windows and Microsoft is my lead platform because they give me everything technically that I want because I'm a tech head. That's why I got into the original Xbox. First system with 5.1 out the box. RJ45 cable out the box. No connectors, no adapters. We had voice chat. I posted 23 years that Xbox Live been around. My badge says 23 years. This year made 24. I've been around since day one. But what I'm saying is, with these goddamn numbers, you cannot tell me this is the first week. You can't tell me this is impressive. You can't. Why would they continue to put their games over there? This is the love they're not getting. So now I'm going to move to you, Mr. P-Lump. I know you are the connoisseur in the building of being ratchet.
Oh,
the
shit.
games are not selling. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! They're not making the mark. Certain games did. Most of them did not. Most of them did not.
I told you. Hold on. Let me put you on.
Give her a biscuit or something. Okay, we're going to go to Bloody. Go ahead, Bloody. You go. And we wait till P-Lump to gather itself. Why would they continue to put their games over there if this is the love they get in the first week?
Here's the thing. I was like, they're going to a degree. They're not going to put as much into it on getting it closer to that day and date that we've seen. I was like, we might go back to the original 3 to 6 month waiting time, or in some cases within a year. All right. I was like, honestly, because it shouldn't be a priority when they're not even seeing that. When they're not seeing the cost that makes it make sense to want to support that platform. Because remember, they saw it. They took time, but they saw it immediately with PC because there was millions of sales. Yes, It was a year later, but guess what? The sales were there on PC. And when they started getting that closer to the original launch date of the console, those sales grew. That incentivizes them to say, you know what? Day and date, both platforms, same day, same date. Here you go. We got sales from both, and it ratchets up significantly. And they're putting out something after a year, right? Or even 6 months later, and they're not even seeing it break 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to want to.
It's not worth it.
Them to do. Yeah,
right.
I was like,
it's not an incentive to keep
doing
it. It ain't.
It makes sense.
It ain't.
Here's the thing. They learned early on about, hey, not wanting to overdo the hype or lose that momentum, right, of something. I was like, because we've seen how PlayStation handles theirs when they were doing PC. Like, hey, we're gonna put it out 2 years later. At that point, no one cares.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Mm-hmm.
within that first year is when you're gonna want to hit that sweet spot. But you know,
Yep.
within that 3 to 6 months after the initial launch, after it has that little cooldown period, that's when you see that big resurgence before it settles down, right? After that, you're not going to see another comeback until it's either retro or it's like, hey, there's a sequel announced. Everyone, let's go play the original again, right? That's when you see. Right now, they're not seeing the incentivization to really want to keep going and doing and supporting these.
But hold on, let's talk business, bloody. Would you fucking do it? With these dismal sales? Would you just keep putting shit over there for a couple of dollars? Advertisement. No. The games, the sales don't even reflect the advertisement you doing over there.
Exactly. Like you mentioned, I was like, the games that make sense are the big money makers that should be everywhere. Call of Duty should be everywhere. I was like, all those big multi
everything grandfathered in.
That was
everything right.
I was like, Skyrim, right? I was like, Elder Scrolls makes sense. I was like, here's the thing. No, because Elder Scrolls has always been
seller.
No, but hold on. You want to gatekeep. That's gatekeeping.
Yeah.
No,
I know. I get your point.
I know.
Though.
We know where you're coming, but it makes sense. Yes,
it makes sense though.
And we have
Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls should be one of those platforms that are everywhere, right? You mentioned Diablo. Diablo should be everywhere because I was like,
hold on, son, let him finish.
That makes sense because yes, Diablo 2 most lauded was originally PC and all that stuff, but Diablo 3 is where everyone really came in, and that was console, every platform, right? That makes sense. That right there will make money. That they don't need to worry about. That will recoup its cost. But experimental games, smaller games, or even exclusives that they're putting out over there to test the waters that actually are going to take an investment and have to take the time, if they're not seeing those sales, they shouldn't. And they absolutely should not continue to support that.
Facts. And
I was like, what's crazy is that you brought up the sales numbers for Outer Worlds, right? I was like, Outer Worlds 2, Outer Worlds 1 was a multi-platform game because it was coming from a different publisher. This was before, this was before Exile was acquired. I was like, that game should have been, or Obsidian was acquired.
Obsidian, right?
Yeah, I was like, that should have been more heavily supported.
Yep.
But it wasn't.
Xbox tax.
No, facts. But say your point, then we're gonna go to Scrub. But before you say that, Bold. It's not a monopoly. They was not technically sued for being a monopoly.
Nowhere near
Hold
being
on.
a monopoly.
They only own 3% of the market. That's not a monopoly. Owning Activision and Blizzard is not a monopoly. That means you got money. Because they both was up for sale. Nobody had the money. Activision, ABK, hold on. ABK, because it's not just Activision. It's Blizzard and King. They went to Sony. Sony couldn't afford it.
Ballin'.
They just bought Bungie with credit cards, cash in a couple of properties because they didn't have the money.
They also had a couple IOUs
but it's not,
in there.
They was not sued technically for monopoly. They was not. That's what Jim Ryan tried to say during the trial with the FTC. And they kicked that shit right out. They only got 3% of the developers in the world. You got to look at it. You can't look at the size of Activision. You got to look at the name. You got Activision, Blizzard King. There are thousands upon thousands of developers. Not the size of the company. They are developers in a whole. So that's why it was only 3%. Yes, they're a big chunk in terms of how many people work there. But it's still one company. You don't say Microsoft is 17 companies. You say Microsoft is Microsoft. You say Sony is Sony. No matter how many employees, 3%. That's why they got the ABK deal. Because you need at least 50% to be considered a monopoly. Facts. But continue, not bloody.
Shout out
P-Lump.
P-Lump.
Hey, shout out to Spartan 661. for the 5 gifted membership.
Oh,
Y'all thank them for
oh,
that. Oh shit. That titty lady at, man?
yeah,
Where
you
the
know,
titty
let's
lady
get
at?
it popping. He get the one with the star finish. MVP, let's get it.
With the star finish?
Yeah, you saw that? Look,
Nah,
yeah, look at that. That's the one that's $10 and better. The one with the star
where?
outro. The titty lady.
You ain't give me that.
Yes, I did. And if I
Well, give it
didn't,
to me again.
I'm giving it to you now. No Diddy.
Hey, yo.
Anyway,
Oh, wait a minute,
Hey,
man.
yo.
Wait a minute. Shit.
Nah, yo, go on your turn, man. Let's talk about
Hey,
this
but
shit,
nah,
man.
though,
The continued support and the game's not doing jack shit. The average game, jack
Oh
shit.
yeah. No. This is where I stand, and I've been saying this since day one. I only feel as though all single I don't care when and where, all single player games should be exclusive. Live service games should be multiplayer because they are live service and you get paid as you keep playing it. They make skins and all this other shit. Single player games are system sellers, I feel. And yeah, multiplayer games or live service games can be as well. But that's where the bread and butter at, man. Take us back to exclusive. Fuck.
Okay, let me answer bold. This is the last time. Unfortunately, Lemon took a lot of time out of his time doing the ABK deal, and I didn't go to Twitter. I actually read the documents. I'm gonna get to that. I see it, but I see it. Hold on. I thought you was done. That's why I went. I just was answering bold in the chat.
No, I thought you cut me off for that.
No. Oh well. Let me just answer this, bro. One thing I do my journalistic homework. Microsoft didn't say they was gonna have exclusive. That was not part of the agreement. They only
That's not what.
hold on. The
Not
only thing that they promised was 10 years with COD. Not 10 games, 10 years with COD. So if COD go every other year, they got 5 years of work. Or 5 games out the 10 years. They can do exclusives. They cannot be held accountable for shit they create and have to give it to anybody else. They would never agree to that. Just like they gave up, you know what they gave up? They gave the rights to xCloud to Ubisoft, but they still control the shit. That was part of the deal. But exclusives, they cannot be torn apart for.
mm-hmm.
That is a fact. But you know what? That's why you got me. That's why you put that out there, so I can tell you what it is, because I did the homework. Me and my boy post up many conversations. And I was like, yo, bro, they really only co-signed that they wouldn't make Call of Duty exclusive. They can't make Call of Duty exclusive. Anything else, they could do what they want to do, because the Blizzard deal had nothing to do with the ABK deal. Nothing. Absolutely not. So they can do anything exclusive. Now, let me get to this 5 gifted memberships. Let's get it cracking for my man, Cypher. 5 gifted memberships, man. Please, thank that man for giving y'all the memberships, man. My dude is the guy, you heard? You already know what we do. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you for pulling up, and appreciate you, Bold, for being involved in the chat, man, because that's what I like. I like talking to the community, man. Lloyd Metroid has entered the building. Yeah, you fairy dust Zelda queen. Yeah, that was for you. That was for you. Now, finish.
All right, my closing statement or argument: make Fable exclusive again.
Yeah, listen. That's another game that's grandfathered in Xbox, right? I don't think they deserve it.
They don't.
They didn't build, like I told my other man the other day, any brand that's built by Xbox that was supported by the Xbox community don't need to be nowhere else, including Gears. I'm telling you, they're going to announce exclusive games in June. Watch. And
the only thing about
make Fable great again.
Hard, the only thing about that is that the original studio, Lionhead, was shut down, and then they trusted it with Playground. But Playground was built in to assist Turn 10 before creating Horizon and everything else, and then fully being dedicated to having a team that was handling Fable. So it's going to be interesting how that one handles out.
All right, the Scrub, talk to me about this topic, man. The game's doing dismal over there. Do you think they continue to put them over there just for save face, or then they gonna just say, "Well, put them over there because they ain't buying them"?
Here's the thing. It's a yes or no. And sometimes folks in the chat, we love to hear what y'all got to say.
Not sometimes, all the time. Hold up.
Well, just listen, because some of these arguments are just BS. To like say, like I've seen in the chat, Xbox got too many studios when 3-4 years ago Xbox needs to compete. If Xbox competed, I wouldn't have no problem with Xbox, but PlayStation is only doing
that's a fact.
PlayStation only doing what they're doing because they don't have no competition. So I wanted them to compete. And then later on down, I'm talking about you, Cygnus, as well. Now you say
Cygnus,
Xbox,
they can't do. You said hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I said this again. PlayStation accounts for 80. He says PlayStation accounts for 83% of sales of Call of Duty. I doubt they are willing to sacrifice their exclusive. They can't. They cannot make COD exclusive because they signed the agreement not to make it exclusive.
That's why I said I appreciate most of the comments in the chat. Then the same person,
you know what that just goes to show?
That would go against the agreement.
People I was like, that just goes to show people didn't either read, didn't understand the concept, or didn't even pay attention.
No, he wants the attention, so he gonna get attention because he hasn't been here in a while. He hadn't been in a while, so now he wants the attention. Now you say Xbox got too many studios, so they gotta make stuff exclusive because they can't handle it. Guess what? They put them on PC.
Yes, where they supposed to be because they're a PC company first.
That's third party as well. And guess what? In the last games that we just put up, they were selling better on PC.
Well, you got to say that, Cygnus. That ain't what you said. Don't add on to it. Don't add on. You done said your stuff already. Don't try to clean it up now.
Yeah. Now you wanted attention, so you getting attention. All right.
Say your whole statement. Don't put partial. Right.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Be right. Let's say you coming on the show to be messy. Just say that. If you just type in there, I came to be messy, we're going to let you be messy and go on with the rest of our show. But when you do this stuff, every now and then, we're going to say stuff back. But here's the thing. With Xbox.
Call out there, Lemon.
Yo,
Belum, say what you got to say. Go ahead.
My bad. I just wanted to.
You can't just keep wanting to say when people talking.
No, I know something, but this is need to be said.
Really? Every
time? Been reading it. No, just I ain't even say it yet. Lemon, damn. Man, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all excellent. I've been reading the chat like shit, and I love the engagement. But some of y'all has lost y'all everlasting goddamn mind.
You couldn't
wait. Wasn't that what I was just talking about?
Yeah, you couldn't let him finish to say that after.
I think I was taking care of that.
Well, I'm just all right. My bad. But Lemon, are you gonna put the phone log out there? Call out there?
What are you talking about?
What?
Call me on bro. No, we're not. We're not doing that tonight.
No.
But anyway, because I'm trying not to.
I don't even know what he talking about.
What the hell I was talking about? But
music said P-Lump King derailing.
Yeah. But since we here, you gotta lay off that B12, bro. You got problems. But anyway, since we stopped, I'm gonna say this because I was gonna get to it later. Lord Metroid, not sponsored. We don't want to see that on the screen. Lord Metroid, remember for 10 months, replace this phenomenal. Go play it. Yes, it is.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
loving the game.
Yes.
I'm loving the game. So if you get a chance to play, go ahead and play it because I really am enjoying the game. But as far as exclusives, because here's the thing. With all the studios that Xbox is buying, Lemon has already kind of said as well, they are not obligated to make them exclusive. We know that some exclusive don't sell consoles. Some exclusives don't sell consoles. But when Halo was on Xbox, which it still is, people were buying Xboxes, 360s, Xbox to play the Halo games. PlayStation. And then somebody else in the chat said, well, there's no sense of taking PlayStation games over there to PlayStation because most ponies played it on Gamepass. Exactly. a lot of these people have secondary consoles, but they don't say that when they fussing on Twitter. almost every person that talk about uh Xbox sucks, they either have a console or they used to have a console because they were Xbox fans and then they switched over sides. And some of those, guess what? Guess this is the funniest part about PlayStation. Ponies, which makes me laugh the most. Some of your most vocal and quote unquote hardcore loyal PlayStation fans that all y'all go onto their podcast to go listen to and they tell you what's great about PlayStation used to be Xbox hardcore fans. You don't even have your own mouthpieces hardly to tout your system. You had to get
TTF.
Xbox people. Now it was Xbox fault possibly that they went over there, or maybe it just happened and made them to go over there. But that just shows you how much of a almost quote unquote third party
Talk that
box
shit, son. Talk that shit.
PlayStation has
Yes.
become, because your most touted fans are Xbox fans. Your like I said, your rate to how many consoles are sold to attach rate of games
Oh my god.
or abysmal. But PlayStation is king. Yes, they have the most consoles. That's why Microsoft had to change their word, and they're not about consoles anymore. They're about sales, active users, all that stuff. They had
And
to come out
everybody's
with Game
switching to that
Pass
now.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
Everybody done
And
switched. Shout out to Microsoft for leading that lead.
now PlayStation,
And the
Innovative.
reason that is because
got-
they realize that
you got
retention
tiers.
is a better seller than just
Retention
the
is what
initial
happens
cost.
on YouTube.
Innovation.
Hit that like and subscribe button. Retention is king.
Oh shit.
and guess what? Guess what?
Hit that
And
like
yes,
and subscribe. Retention.
Xbox is not going to take Call of Duty off of PlayStation, even with, I don't believe, 83% of Call of Duty sales as far as the game is on PlayStation. But guess what? Microsoft is getting all your microtransactions. You play your Battle Pass, they get that money. You get
Facts.
the extra exclusive Battle Pass with the 20 skips, Xbox getting that money. You
Mhm.
buy a new skin, Xbox getting that money.
Yep.
You buy a new weapon skin, Xbox getting that money. So no, they're not going to take that off of there. But yes, they
70%.
might. Yes, but they might decide if we do another I don't know, south of midnight, it might not go over. Because it's
Shit, that
that's what you-
16,000 sold in the first week. What the second
Yeah.
week look like?
and that's within their rights to do.
Yup.
Okay. PlayStation has a different way of how they do their third party. They wait 2 years and then they put it on PC. Not on another console. They wait a couple of years, put it on PC, and then they complain the sales are abysmal. I will tell you this right now. This is why I say Microsoft can be able to pull certain games they want off the PlayStation system going forward and make them quote unquote exclusive, because it's not exclusive because it's also on PC.
No, you gotta still say
PC
it's
is Microsoft.
PC's Microsoft. That's still exclusive, bro.
Listen, it's on another platform, which I know
Console
Windows
exclusive. Let's stick with
console
that term.
excuse. Yeah, Windows is a platform. I know that's what we're trying to say, but you know what I'm talking about.
No, I get you.
So we're gonna keep it real. That's what we talking about when we saying exclusive on that console. They can do that, but if PlayStation, who's already putting in games way after the fact on PC, decide to pull everything off of, not pull, but anything going forward, not to put on PC, as far as, because you could say, oh, well, they're only talking about single player games. Well, guess what? Nobody's playing the multiplayer games. So who cares? So if they decide to take their single player games and not have those on there, look at the sales that you're going to lose. Because when you decided to put something on there day and date, you sold hotcakes, Helldivers.
Mm-hmm.
You start, and then what did you start doing? Another game come, oh, we're gonna make that 6 months. Oh, that's gonna be 3 months later. All that stuff. If you decide to put that only on PlayStation as an exclusive, you are gonna hurt yourself, because the world is extending. Where are the most gamers in the world at?
PC or mobile.
They're on mobile and they're on PC. They're not on console. There's more PC players than all consoles combined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can lose out on that money if you want to,
Nah.
and say, "How rah." Look at all of it. But what I will tell you,
Xbox Play Anywhere is the biggest thing on the market.
Yes. What I will tell you,
Facts.
them same fans that you sit there and tout as your heads, your MBGs and your next gens and your Moriartys and everybody else that you say, oh, I'm gonna repost all them stuff. They will jump ship if something else better comes
Of
along.
course. They
And
they
Without doubt.
grifters.
like I said, all of those who you're touting, they have Xbox gamer tags that are not dormant. They get used. You see them on there.
Yeah,
Some of
facts.
them have Game Pass still. Some of them are still playing on PC because when they stream it to you and showing you how good the graphics are, 75 to I would say closer to 85% of them aren't playing it on their PlayStation to show you how good it is. If it's available on PC, they show it on the PC because it looks the best and it gives the best eyes, not the
Facts.
PlayStation. So just do better, y'all, in the chat. And when I say in the chat, y'all know who I'm talking about. If your feelings ain't hurt about what I just said, I wasn't talking about you.
All right,
Okay.
man.
If you feel a type of way, then that's a you problem.
I got
Yeah.
a rant, and I'm gonna say this.
Let-
Go ahead, P Lump.
Can you give Scrub Enough a round of applause? Because he just like talk some real shit.
Thank you.
You got your own sound shit over there. No, you know what? Don't even
work
start. No,
on
no,
it?
no, no. Don't start that shit. Nope. No, it doesn't. Nope. We're gonna put your ass in the corner and time out. Now,
Why do well, let's see this? I think Xbox port games to PlayStation and PlayStation games remain exclusive makes perfect synergy for the gaming industry. For you.
somebody need to put him in timeout.
For you. You're
Put him in
just
timeout.
ridiculous.
Yo, go ahead, Scrub. Do the honors, man. We don't do timeouts, people in chat, but you doing too much. You need too much attention. Adios. Yeah, what you gave him? A minute?
No. What's a minute times 30?
Oh. Okay. We don't usually do that here, but some people just
I
like
do. No, I do.
Wow.
You hadn't been here for months and then you come just talking stupid.
Hell yeah, that's go gay
Oh,
gun.
I saw. the
Whoa,
comment now,
hey,
but yeah, no,
hey,
that's
hey,
stupid.
hey. We're not dwelling on that. When you give people energy, it's like when people say 50 Cent or Jay-Z name, they don't respond to lower rappers because you giving them energy. We ain't doing that here. But we all gonna do is give somebody some positive energy. Bloody, stop.
What?
Oh, you
I
talking to
didn't
your
say
dog.
nothing.
You was talking to your dog, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Listen, man, I don't want no interruptions. I got some emotional shit to get off my chest. It's gonna sound a little selfish, but nobody can say I'm not right. And if you do, put it in the chat. I'm gonna say something to my community. We're gonna talk about Game Pass value. I'm gonna get that hype train going. We're gonna talk about that Game Pass hype train value. $30. We know what Asha said. We about to get into that Asha stuff. We about to get into that mad booty stuff. We at the end of the show, we're gonna take it there. We gonna take it there. But I'm gonna say this for the record. Y'all go out here and pay subscription fees for Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus. Y'all turn them shits on and off per show. Oh shit. Daredevil, Born Again. I don't know. Resubscribe to Netflix or resubscribe to Disney or Amazon Prime. Y'all spending close to $200-300 in a month for subscriptions and talking about I'm not paying for cable. You might as well. Facts. Let's talk about Game Pass and the value it brings. And some of you people out here got the game fucked up. Who is Game Pass not valued to? Let me explain. And I want y'all to pay attention when I'm talking.
Hey, Lemon, that train's still going, making that
Oh,
choo-choo sound. They can barely hear you.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so let me,
Oh, hey.
hold on. Let me see something. Let me turn it down.
Oh, you got a new train?
No,
It's the same one.
let me turn it down. Oh, it's too loud.
It's the same as it always been.
Yeah, the volume is up. I turned it down. But let me say this for the record. Let's talk about Game Pass and the value it brings to the table. And we're not going to talk about Game Pass like other people ain't got subscriptions. We're going to talk about Game Pass like it's competing against other platforms because there's no competition. First, I'm going to break it down. Let's go to NVIDIA Shadowplay. 5090 blades, 5090 graphic cards. You could run this game at 4K 120. Absolutely amazing. Low lag. All facts. But at what price? They're giving you a gig limit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can stream. Yeah, you can stream. But you have a gig limit. And then they start charging astronomical prices. You could end up spending $150 in 1 month if you stream. And you're like, oh, I don't play games like that, so let's just take it there. Crimson Desert just dropped everybody bragging about doing 50 to 60 hours. Do you know how many gigs that is of streaming? Do you know how many gigs that is of streaming? That's over 100 gigs. Somebody, yo, bloody man, look up the pricing of Shadowplay. Just look up the pricing. You want to talk about value? Let's start there. The lead platform that leads streaming. Graphically, engineering, everything else under the sun. You could do 4K 120 on their streaming service. Jago 6, welcome. Facts. But y'all screaming $30 is too much.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody, you run down a couple numbers. Did you pull it up yet, Bloody? Did you see the
pulling it.
pricing? He gonna pull up the price. I'm gonna let my boy Bloody chime in because I got a rant for your asses. This is why. You know why I know what the pay scale is? Because I actually beta tested years ago with my goddamn excellent device from NVIDIA.
Tell them, Lemon.
My NVIDIA Shield Portable.
Tell them.
The first switch. Okay? They was charging 50, you could play up to 50 gigs of streaming. 50 gigs of streaming. No problem.
Lemon
And
got
then
a
they was
CDL.
charging, wow. There was $10 per gig after that. So when Bloody brings it up, I'm still trying to wait for Bloody Twitter figure ass to bring up the stats of how much it costs.
It's not. I'm trying to look on the website. It's not
Play
listing
my
the price.
damn theme song.
No, not in the middle of my rant. Shut your ass up before you go bye-bye. So
Come
now,
on, Lemon, don't kick me out.
so now,
I see how I feel now.
So now, this is my point. You can get to $10 per gig of streaming, which can go in no time when you're playing a game like Crimson Desert, 2K, Madden, because you play them for hours. You don't pick up a Madden game and play it for 5 minutes. You pick up the game and play for 25 minutes, streaming on your internet service. And mind you, everybody don't have unlimited internet service. In New York, we do. We don't get capped. But you got people like Comcast in certain states charging astronomical numbers. If you go over a certain limit, they throttle you. Okay? If you got T-Mobile wireless, all that shit, they throttle you in your house. Especially if you got multiple users. Let's go there. So now we know you can spend up to $150 a month with NVIDIA Shadowplay. Let's go to Luna. Let's take it to fucking Luna. They want you to stream games you already fucking own on console for a premier price. And for
And you can buy
an extra couple dollars, they'll give you a controller that sucks. For shit you already own. Destiny, 2K, Madden, Fortnite. You gotta stream Fortnite and pay for it. Apex Legends, you gotta stream it, you gotta pay for it. I thought that shit was free to play. I thought Fortnite was free to play. But I'm gonna pay your service for streaming?
Hold on, Lemon, you got a problem.
What?
They saying they can't hear you, Yobi.
Yobi is behind. The train has been turned off.
Yeah, he has to be behind. So
Yobi, hit the live button.
listen, because I could hear I could click my own chat. I can click my own chat. So Yobi hit the live. Yeah, he's behind. That's a Yobi issue. I just heard it on my own laptop.
Yeah,
So Shout out to Yobi in the chat, man. I needed you earlier to get rid of clean up aisle 6 over there on Twitter. But let me just finish my rant, man. And I'm just pointing out the obvious things to my gamers out there. And I'm going to get to that $5 super chat in a minute. Somebody lock that in. I'm going to lock that in. But I'm
I see the shadow PC that you're talking about.
Okay. What's the pricing? Talk to me.
So the lowest that they offer based on the shadow PC for the cloud computing starts at $9.99, going all the way up to $55.99 a month.
What's the stipulations? What's the stipulations?
So looking at here at the shadow PC is that it's saying here that there is a limit to the streaming hours that you get. I was like, I see here that for the highest for Shadow PC at the $55.99 a month, it states here that you are limited to 100 hours of streaming a month.
Look.
We do that within a week.
Yo, listen. People are bragging about playing Crimson Desert. One game. Over 100 hours. You see, this is what I streamed on. This is the first Switch.
That's $670 a year.
This
$55.
This is the first Switch. Okay? This is the NVIDIA Shield Portable. This is what I was streaming Shadow Play on when people couldn't even afford this device. Facts. Okay? I'm a gamer. What I'm talking about is supporting us. But I'm tired of hearing people on Twitter yell at Gamepass at $30 is still not a value. How much is that a year, Scrub?
That was $670 for the $55 version.
If you stay within that 100 gigs. So now, not only are you playing, you got to say, you know what? I done used 50 gigs this week. I got 3 weeks left in a month. What do you do? What do you do?
You go on the Game Pass.
You eat crow.
Hold on. So let me keep it pushing. Then I'm gonna get to y'all, but I got a rant. I'm gonna talk this shit. I'm gonna talk this shit because y'all dudes are delusional. You got the game fucked up on terms of value. So now Shadow Play dead. Because right now that shit priced all of us out. All of us in here is not paying that. So let's go to Luna. Let's get New World. Oh, we got New World RPG. Yeah, niche. But you know what? You could stream Destiny. Motherfucker, I own Destiny. Why would I stream it? Why would I stream Fortnite and Apex, which is free to play? RedSec, pick it. Why would I stream on your service with an inferior controller? Yeah, I can use my own controller. But you offering a controller and a service that really doesn't take advantage of what you got. For a price. You want me to stream free shit on your service and pay for it. Fuck out of here. Now, I was on GRG. That was a show by my boy K Mega. I'ma talk fucking facts. Me and Bloody and fucking 100. I said, yo, I was the first one to say, I said, are you fucking dumb? Stadia ain't gonna live. They want us to stream shit we own. And pay for it. Oh, but they're tech and Google got money. They could match Microsoft. I said that shit is dead. Oh, shit. In the water. He said, Lemon. I said, motherfucker, everything is not about money. The cheapest way to get into gaming is fucking streaming. You want to really invest? You want to make a challenge? Build a console. Buy some developers. Like PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox did, and Sega, to get their foot in the game. It's easy to say, we're going to come in and we're going to stream. We're going to stream games. Because that's the easiest way to fucking get involved. And the lowest cost entry point. Where they at? With Stadia. Stadia dead. And you know I'm Petty Murphy of his first kind. I said, K-Mega, what happened? I thought Google had money. I thought they could challenge Microsoft. You know what they didn't give? Bang for buck. The only service that's good, and you really don't really get to stream too much shit because they got a game here and there because the system is inferior, is Nintendo shit for $50 a year. But they can't charge more because they ain't really got shit. I'm subscribed to that shit because it's $50. Here, take that $50 a year. I ain't losing shit. Play a couple of retro games, I'm good. I'm not playing Resident Evil, anything over there streaming, because I have 2 major consoles. Now let's talk Game Pass. Let's talk Game Pass. The only service that keeps the first-party games in the service. Not like Sony. Why the fuck are you pulling old-ass Spider-Man out your service? Why are you pulling God of War out your service? You own this shit. The sales are dead. You trying to tell me you can't keep those games in your service? You ain't getting no new sales? But guess what Microsoft do? Everything first party. Now you could say 10 years ago, oh, they only got fucking Forza, Gears, and Halo. And then you go, you right. But they not that studio no more. Oh, no. They not that studio no more. No, sir.
In favor.
They got multitude of studios, 27 or 26 to be exact. You get everything first party. Yes, $30 is steep. Don't get me twisted that I'm capping for $30. But y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all entitled. We're comparing it to everything else. When you fucking talk about value, compare it to everything else. Don't tell me it's not value when the other ones ain't shit. Oh, but you know, Sony service is not good, but no, I don't want to hear that. Let's talk facts. Not only do you get the first party support, which is absolutely amazing, you got Call of Duty, you get Gears, you getting Halo, where everybody's looking for, then they're giving you bonuses. For $30, you can upgrade. For $60, you can upgrade to the Ultimate Edition, get all these skins. Forza, let's talk that shit. Value. What PlayStation give you? What they give you? I'll fucking wait. And they're charging premium price too. Matter of fact, they raised their price twice before Game Pass raised their shit once. For what? Fuck are you raising your price for? You ain't giving us shit. Oh, what's that shit called? Stray? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
That game was critically acclaimed.
I'm gonna get, I got 2 super chats, man, but let me get to the first one first. He said, Silent Cypher, let me go with that. He gave a $5 super chat. He said, Comcast can funnel a load of turds from my ass. I hate them. Yeah, they're bad. They're bad. And I'm going to get to this super chat later. I'm going to keep going with my rant before I forget my logic and my thoughts. So now look, you got the first party studios. They got a plethora of studios. This year alone, last year followed up. Was fucking amazing for first party. The output of games, they're carrying a whole other fucking platform. And nobody ain't saying shit. They're carrying 2 consoles and PC with their games. Facts. Nobody can dispute that. So now let's talk about shit like this. You know what? Forget first party. We ain't gonna talk about first party people in the chat. We ain't gonna talk about first party, but what we are gonna talk about is indie deals, indie gems. We just got another one replaced.
6 years in the making, baby.
Yo, listen, we are getting indie games that are top level, not any indie game, major indie games, including Expedition 33, the game of the year. Game Pass.
Dispatch coming this summer.
What are we talking about? They're giving you indie classics.
Wait.
On.
We also got full price games included for free from some of the biggest publishers.
Hold on, I ain't done with my rant, bloody. I ain't done.
I know. I was just throwing in there because he mentioned Dispatch.
So now, and you know what's crazy? I bought Dispatch on PC so I could take it everywhere with me, but that's a fact.
I did too.
You know why? Because I'm a fucking gamer. I don't care where I play. And I bought Replace also.
I'm gonna play it again.
And I'm gonna say this for the record. You know what? You may not be an indie player. I'm fucking doing too much. You know, sometimes that boy Lemon be in his feelings. So I'm gonna take it here.
Are you accurate?
I'm gonna take it here. Fuck my feelings. Let's talk this. Let's just keep it going. Not only you getting first party, great indie titles, off some of them motherfuckers a game of the year. Let's talk about the third party deals. Yakuza Like a Dragon, Fallen, Wu-Chain Fallen Feathers. And it list goes on.
Persona 3.
Personas. All of the Final Fantasies.
Let's go.
The fuck are y'all talking about value?
Oh,
So how about
here's the best
this?
part. Didn't we also get their exclusive? What was it? Death Stranding?
So, this is my point. When you motherfuckers complain about $30, do me a favor. I want you to do me a favor. Cut your Game Pass off for a fucking day. Watch all those little triangles in that bottom right-hand corner pop up and buy those fucking games you like to play separately. It's going to be more than Game Pass. That's number one. Number two, you can go to places like CD Keys, a.k.a. Loaded, and spend $52 for 3 months. You say to yourself, $40. No. Or you could be like my boy from Intermediate Gaming, my man Megatron, my boy Bloody, and actually go out there and do the stupid little task that they ask you to do to earn points to get goddamn credit that you could add, get cards, $10, $5, $20, $25 off of your Game Pass just by using stupid shit like Bing, search engine. Whereas on the Sony side, they took away all that shit. You pay how you weigh over there. Where's the anger? Where's the rebuttal? Where's the rebellion? I'm just saying.
Where is factions?
So, when you talk about value, what are we doing? They're paying you to use Bing. They're paying you for buying games. When you buy this game, you get 2,700 points, which goes towards anything you want to redeem in terms of these gift cards. If you do bullshit 10,000 a month, which is easy to do, that's a $10 gift card. 1,000 points equal $1. So you trying to tell me, oh yeah, that's a fact. Jago 6, EA Play is included in Game Pass. Oh yeah. Another bonus. You paying for EA Play on PC and PlayStation, you're paying that $30. That's a fact.
And don't forget that also includes the fact that for brand new releases from EA, you still get that $10 or that 10-hour
I ain't even get to that yet.
Demo.
I ain't even get to there yet because when a game leaves Game Pass, they give you a 30-day heads up and they giving you a super deluxe discount. You're still winning. So when you motherfuckers go to Twitter and you feel like talking about, oh, Asha said Game Pass too expensive. It's too expensive for you complaining, not paying attention motherfuckers. There's absolutely no way on everything that I said, you can't see the point. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want you to say, well, you know what, Limit? No, I don't care. Because all I said was not my opinion. Everything I said was the facts. If you do not see the value in Game Pass, compared to the competition, that sounds like a fucking you problem. And I mean that. Because you still winning. You still getting points. People say, oh my God, they took away how much points value. 1,000 points is $1. Some games you buy, 2,700. 2,700. That means you getting $2 and some change back for your sale or your purchase. Now, let me get to the super chat. I'm going to go to the panel. We're going to talk about this value. Then we're going to get into Asha Sharma's comments. And then we're going to talk about the Matt Booty Speaks.
We got 2 super chats.
All right, hold on. Okay, I see it. Wait. I see that one. And we got one after that.
Yeah, I do the one that you might not see. It's from me4736, a $2 super chat. It says, here to support my best friend Lemon.
Oh, shout out to you.
Me.
Shout out me, man. Shout out me. Now, I'm going to get to this $10 super chat from my man, Texas.
Yeah.
Play on PC, console, cloud, first party, day and date, Fortnite Club, EA Play, Ubisoft Classics, $30. Give me that. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your super chat. Greatly appreciated, my guy. Now, I'm going to go to you first, Bloody man. The value of Game Pass. I just broke it down. I went on a small rant. I know I said a lot, but I really fucking meant what I said. But Bloody man, talk to me. Game Pass and the value that it brings to the table compared to everyone else.
Here's the thing. It's straightforward. You're getting a lot that for a fair price. Hell, I was like, we talked about this when they first raised it up. Yes, we as consumers weren't exactly happy with $30. And you know what? That's fair. I was like, $30 is a lot, right? Especially for a monthly cost. We talked about this, but we also said that they were sitting at that $15, $20 price point way longer than they should have because we knew that it wasn't going to last.
Do you remember me saying I thought Game Pass was too cheap?
Yes, you did. I was like, and we talked about that
first
because
came out, especially day and date. Second, it went day and
exactly because when we first got it, it was what $15 for their ultimate or whatever.
Yep.
I was like, it was $10 and $15, and me and you had it for that $15 for the longest time. And you said this is too cheap. And then when they raised it to 20, everyone got all butthurt about it. And you're like, nah, man. I was like, they should have been raised this.
Yeah.
And you still said that you were still saying it was too cheap at $20.
Yep.
Right? We've been saying this. And now here we are, $30. Everyone's hoopla and hoppling and everything else. But you don't see them complaining about spending $90 a month for ESPN. You don't see them complaining about spending $50 a month for Disney Plus with no ads, mind you, right? And that gives them their Hulu or whatever, not to mention if they're paying $100 to get all three of them together with no ads, right? You don't hear them complaining about that. You're getting 4 different services, all included in one subscription that gives you access to games that you otherwise would not have played. Half of you guys, and I was like, I'm speaking out here. How many of y'all like puzzle games, right? How many of y'all like really abstract puzzles? Probably not a lot. But you know how many people I know that did play an abstract puzzle because it was in Game Pass? I don't know how many of my friends said that they played Blueprints and fell in love with that game. A very abstract puzzle game about building a mansion out of rooms to try and uncover these really elaborate secrets, right? I don't know how many people I know said that they enjoyed that game. They wouldn't have played it if it wasn't included in Game Pass. We talked about Expedition 33, launched in the service, became the biggest sensation in a long time across this industry. Took over the Game Awards, took over every award show that I went to, became a cultural phenomenon, has really given a lot of people appreciation for, French culture and understanding, right? I was like, and it's still talked about to this day for the performances in that game. Not to mention, we are getting all of our first party titles, day and date included, which we should be, because the fact that we're supporting these studios by subscribing to this to the service here, that's putting money back into these teams, right? Putting back into all that. Yes, some of us are going to still go out and buy those games because we still like to buy, and we get a discount for that. But the fact is that we still have those. But also we're getting games that are third-party deals, whether third-party publishers that are launching in this service. You mentioned the fact that the Sega deal, right? We know that Sega is now so embroiled with Xbox, it's not even funny, and how much they love the service. When they launched their MMO with Phantasy Star Online 2, right? We were able to get all access to that game, and we're still given monthly freebies for being subscribed as an Ultimate member. Not to mention, we also get free stuff for those who still play the First Ascendant. You get free freebies such as weapons, skins, materials, all sorts of stuff for being subscribed. We've also seen all the Like a Dragon games. Every Yakuza game is in Game Pass. You can play the entire franchise, all 11 games, mind you, in that service. Not to mention, they also launched the remake of Persona 3, probably one of the most popular Personas in that entire series, in that service for free. A $60 game for free. And then for any Ultimate subscriber, they gave you the DLC pack for free for over a year before they removed that game from the service. You were able to get the DLC that added the after epilogue special that people were wanting originally when the game launched. You got a $25 DLC for free. $85 for a single game did not cost anyone who subscribed to that service a single penny. How are you going to be mad about this service that continues to give you more and more value at no additional cost? Yes, prices increase. They suck. We are consumers. We all work for a living. Yes, some of us may get stuff, but it still affects our wallet at the end of the day. Because it's not just about us and how we feel about it. It's about y'all as our community who we speak on behalf of. We understand your sentiment because we were there where y'all were 10 years ago before we all started doing this. We are not trying to say we are better than, we're saying we understand where it all comes from. But you also have to see how much you are getting on a monthly value of free content, of freebies, right? Free additions that they are not inclined to give, but they do, and it incentivizes you for that service. This truly stands out as one of the best values that has come out in gaming. And they're not paying you, or they're not making you pay to stream these games. Not only that, they have now included in the service, if you own a game that does not directly have a digital version that's in Game Pass or anything, you can now stream games that you own through xCloud. Games you own, you can now stream. Whereas before you could still stream it if you played it to your console. Now you don't need to connect to your console digitally. You can stream that game directly. Whereas things like Luna made you pay already to stream the service and then pay to buy that game again, even if you already owned it. They made you buy it twice. Here you do not have to buy it twice. They included that now. Not to mention that your saves and everything else is cross-compatible. You can play on your PC, pick up on your phone, or pick up on your Asus ROG Ally or your Lenovo Legion Go, wherever, however you're going to stream it on the go. And then when you sit down and go play at your console, your save will still carry over. I don't get where people's mindsets go with all this, because you're getting so much that just stands out. And you mentioned earlier about the PC Shadow, right? $650 a month or a year. You're paying half of that cost for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Not to mention less than that if you don't take Ultimate, if you don't want all the extras, right? But you can still get that backlog of everything included in the catalog that they offer. Almost 300 and some odd games. Or more. I think they're up to 400 or something in that service. Many of them which have never left. Games like Vampire Survivors, Slay the Spire, other very large indie titles that have opted to stay in that service because they've seen nothing but success. Why would you be upset about the price that you're paying when you're getting something that some people, myself included, have spent 200 plus hours in a single indie title? It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, no, I won't say it doesn't make sense. It does make sense because folks have to pay money. Um, and with the money being tight, with a lot of things, when you have to spend extra money, it's understandable. Um, just look at it like we was talking about earlier. Uh, if you want 4K Netflix, what is it? $25, almost $30 when you run in your tax and stuff. And I know
Mhm.
too, like I was looking in the chats, folks like, well, I don't use such and such, and I don't like this, and I don't do like that, so I don't like paying for it. Well, if your favorite show on Netflix is let's say it's
One
what's
Piece.
One Piece or name whatever. Let's go with One Piece because I can't think of something off the top of my head. I couldn't name names. If you like One Piece, you are paying for the rest of the shows, even though you're just watching One Piece, because you have access to all the rest of them. And you can watch any other. If you like Stranger Things, you can jump to Stranger Things. Even, but if there's something in there, well, I don't like K-pop Demon Hunters. Well, that's fine, but you're still paying all of it in one thing because you have
Mhm.
access to all of it. And that's the same with Game Pass. They're offering these different things to you. So for me, I think Game Pass sweet spot is $25. And my thing is, also, let's say you got Call of Duty in there. You're getting all your other first party games. I'm willing, just me. I don't know about other folks. I'm willing you take Call of Duty out of it to make it cheaper for some people. That's just me. Um, let's say Aaron said, I don't need a service to tell me about games. Nobody's saying the service is telling you about games. It's there. You don't have to pay for it. So why does it matter to you? Play the games you want to and buy every game you want to and keep moving. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. So whatever. I own
Mhm.
Blueprints physical along with plenty of other games. Yes, I do too. I
Same
I
here.
I pay for Call of Duty and other things on other services, or I could do it on Game Pass and have it free. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. Nobody's asking you to buy Game Pass. So why does it matter? That's what I don't understand. I could say if you say I like to buy all my games, it's like a waste of breath to get on here in the chat and go, well, I don't need a service. Okay, fine, and enjoy yourself. Thanks for not contributing. You just whatever. But anyway, but it's there for to do what you want. You can pay for it and have access or not. It's just yes, with price changes and things being added, I can see why folks being frustrated. A game like Call of Duty being added in there that adds a lot of value for for people who love Call of Duty. That's for, it has a wide audience from Steam or PC, Xbox, PlayStation, or wherever else you like to play games. So to me, cause like I said, Lemon will tell you before it was on Game Pass, I was spending $100 every year anyway on
Yeah,
it,
both of
not
us.
counting, yeah, not counting
Mhm.
battle passes and everything else. So
Every
if
battle
you took,
pass, skins.
yeah, yeah. So if you take Call of Duty out of Game Pass and Call of Duty goes back to $20, to me, that's a win. I know other people be saying, well, I don't have as much money. I would like to keep Call of Duty in there. But to keep it at a lower price for more people to stay in it or it not to be as much of a burden, I would gladly say, all right, take it out. I know there's rumors about it. We won't know until somebody's announced it. That rumor could be totally fake.
As
It could
most of
be,
them are fake.
yeah, or it could have some validity in it. I don't know. But yes, 30 could be high. Like you saying, Netflix puts it at that high if you want the 4K. Um, if you got the Disney, Hulu, ESPN bundle, you paying 30. And guess what? You're not watching everything on there, but you're
And
paying the
you don't
$30.
own it.
Yeah,
As they keep saying about Game Pass.
correct. So that's the thing. If gaming is your main thing that you do and that's what you rest your life into, I think it's totally worth it for $30.
You
Now,
goddamn right.
if you saying you got kids, you got families, you got this, you got that, and adding that extra money is a burden on me. Well, if you got kids, significant under, and y'all all play video games, I think it's Aaron, there's something wrong with paying full price for PlayStation games, apparently. No.
Oh, well, I wanted to respond to that because there is
Please
something
do.
there is something wrong with it because obviously they're not fucking buying the games because Sony's complaining. Sony's complaining
No.
that people are not buying the games. They're
Right,
not making
but-
their money back. So
but-
something ain't right.
But I don't understand folks who obviously say they play PlayStation games. Why are you worried about what game I pay for or what game I don't pay for?
Let me ask you a question. At the lowest tier, $10 a month, 40 million people are on Game Pass. That's 400 million a month. How much did it cost to make Spider-Man? $350, right?
Mm.
So if you're getting that a month with subscriptions, wouldn't that pay for the first party games? Because that's 300 million a month, right? Or let's just say 400. No, let's go to the lowest common denominator. Let's go $300 million a month times 12.
It don't help when you losing money on games you bought for and you had to close
No,
it
but
down.
I'm just talking about just like Xbox situation. Like people, shout out to IGN with the fucking fake accountant situation. Oh, it's not sustainable. How would you know? You can't even fucking review a game. You're going to talk about $1 trillion company. What's sustainable for them? Let's talk facts here. All of a sudden, y'all accountants. Y'all went from journalism to accounting overnight.
TTF.
Overnight. And then the people who read on Twitter just listen to them. It's not sustainable. Everybody making videos because IGN said it. How many years later? 9? 9 years later. It's not sustainable.
Xbox gonna shut down because of Game Pass. But here's the thing: we're
How did
talking
that
about
age?
this topic. Yeah, we're talking about this topic, y'all, because it's a topic. You can buy every game you want for
You
the
can buy
rest
whatever
of your
you
life.
want. Good luck.
Nobody's stopping you.
I know
But
it's
why be mad at the folks who choose not to?
facts. You listen.
What's the problem,
As an avid
y'all?
purchaser myself, Game Pass saves me money. And before Game Pass, I had 1,200 games. Before Game Pass, I had 1,200 titles.
Aaron, that is untrue. That is not why these games are first party everywhere games. It's because folks don't buy their own games. I still buy Xbox games and have Game Pass. People still and here's the thing. More than 3 years ago, they told you with Game Pass that folks are still buying games on Game Pass that were on Game Pass, and it made it work. Because guess what? Microsoft was getting the money that you spend on subscriptions, and then they were saying people were still buying.
Let me ask you a
games.
question. Let me answer Aaron real quick. Hold on.
He just like talk. Some people just like
you know
talking.
what?
Just like
And if he
talking.
keep talking crazy, whatever, he's accepted here. But I'm gonna say this for the record. Aaron, I want you to pay attention. Let's just say you own a game.
No, he owns all his games.
No.
'cause he buys all of them.
No, hold on, tomorrow. As a company, right? As a company, I want to give him a scenario that makes sense that I hope he gets. Say you made a game, you own it, you sold it for $70. People bought the game one time, and you got their $75, right? With tax, $75. You got that. Would you rather take that one-time sale or continue monthly rental sales? I want you to answer that question. I want you to answer that question and just think what the hell you saying.
Because most gamers,
Subscriptions is the better way to go. But I want you to answer it. I want to see how smart you are.
he can't answer it because he would have to tell the truth. Listen, most gamers only buy a handful of games a year. A handful of games.
2 to 3 is
With
the
your
average
game-
number.
What somebody with a calculator app or
He's still
they
not
can
answering the
use
question.
Yeah.
He's still not
Yeah.
answering the question. Why bother
I
if you
bet
can't
on
have
me
a
and my
conversation?
game. Well, you're not answering the question. What is 30
Thank you,
times
Aaron.
12? What is 30 times 12?
Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate your input. I appreciate you.
Yeah. What's 30 times 12?
Yo, listen, forget it, man. Dudes,
I'm just saying.
Yo, listen, sense is not common. It's
Well,
crazy.
since nobody has said it, 30 times 12 is 360. Okay.
Yo, listen,
30
man.
times 12 is 300. Thank you, Metro. We got it. 30 times 12 is 360.
You
How much
didn't,
does
you
it
didn't, Aaron. Stop.
Yeah.
You
How
matter of fact,
much
I'm not
does
even mentioning your name anymore. You good.
Yeah.
You're right.
How many
You're right. You're right.
if the normal gamer plays 3 games, if the normal gamer plays 3 games, or excuse me, buys 3 games,
Average.
and,
Yep.
and average and games are $70, how much is that? 3 times, 3 times 70. Y'all should get that. 3 times 7. What's that?
2,100.
All right.
210.
210. I know what you meant. What's 360 minus 210? 360 minus 210 is $150.
$150.
Is $150 extra that company gets versus what you would normally pay for those 3 games a year. Let's say it's 4. That's $280. That's still cheaper than 360.
That's not an answer, Aaron. That is not what I said. So you would prefer to take the $75 straight up over consistent longevity money?
Yeah, he don't want to answer the question because he
forget
has
it.
to be truthful.
Yeah, forget it. Anyway, we got 2 more topics. We're gonna get out of here. I want to talk about what did you think about Scrub? P Lump, man, you didn't even talk about that, right?
I mean, shit.
No. Game Pass value, bro. Talk about it.
I mean,
My bad.
Like I always say, in the entertainment business, period, nothing is touching Game Pass at $30. Period.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's it. I mean, they literally went down a whole shitload of things, but period, it's nothing touching Game Pass. I have GameFly, and I pay $40 a month for 4 games.
As you say that again. Say that again.
4 games a month, or 4 games for however long you want them, versus $30, hundreds of games. Make it make sense. And I don't even know why the fuck I still have GameFly. Make it make sense.
Facts. Nobody complained about GameFly. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm just being honest though.
All right, listen, man. Let's move into the last topic. I'm not going to talk about what Asha said because we basically beat it up with this Game Pass situation. Let's talk about what Matt Booty did, man. I'm going to tell you this. Destin Laguerre said he don't really know Matt and he wanted to see what he was about. But I'm going to say this about that conversation, right? I don't know Matt Booty, even never met him. Probably see him at the Fan Fest. But I'm going to say this for the record. That conversation he had was good to know that the teams was helping each other and they're learning a lot and the kumbaya. That was cool. I like that. We don't know who Matt Booty is because that fucking interview was super deluxe scripted. It didn't impress me at all because it was scripted. Homegirl knew the answer before she asked him.
Vague. Yes.
It was not. Yes, it was not what I wanted. Not gonna get up here and toot the horns. Oh my God, Matt Booty speaks. Really? No, we don't know you. We've known you, your name. You know, even Destin was like, yo, I really don't know the guy. You know, I'm really interested in this conversation. That shit was super deluxe scripted. I'm not impressed. Homegirl was answering shit before she asked it. And I was like, somebody pass her the cue cards. Too obvious. But I'm going to go to the Xbox connoisseur in the building. The conversation. Mr. Flip 7, was you impressed or do you have, what's your thoughts on it?
Flip 7.
That's what he playing. That's what your phone.
Oh shit, damn, my bad. Nah. Oh shit.
He ain't even know what. Yo, you know what? Go ahead, Flip 7.
Nah, but check this shit out. I don't care what Lemon say. I was impressed. Fuck that. I was hyped. They talked about Helix. They talked about how the teams were working together, and they talked about a lot of things. I think I showed some of this shit. And wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, let me, God damn, hold on, fuck that.
Let's go to a cramped commercial break. Okay, bloody. While he's spazzing out, talk to me. Matt Booty conversation. How did you feel? Did it give you the positivity of what you needed? You like those? Flip 7.
Honestly, the way I feel about it is he said what we've already kind of known is that the team does a lot of cross collaboration, especially because of the fact that there's experts at other studios that go to help at other studios
We knew that's
when
his
they're trying to.
coalition.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying is that all he did was basically say things that we've already kind of known was the culture and the things that
Everybody didn't know that.
Hold
So it
on.
don't matter.
Oh, yes, we did.
You took over, but this is
Yes.
not a flip. This is not a flip. This is a fold. It's a difference.
What?
You let him go ahead,
Either way.
bloody. Go ahead. He took his Peter Light, his cramp stop.
I know, apparently. No, like I said, this is stuff that we've known has been a thing for the longest time. I was like, whether it's been widely acknowledged is a different thing, but we have known that this has been something that is very much almost common knowledge at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that this interview did for me was to really put more of Matt Booty in the spotlight. Let people see him, because we've seen him, but we didn't really know much about him, let alone what he was doing, because he was acting as the head of Xbox Studios, right? Over a lot of the first party studios before they split up the teams and made the one who was overseeing all of Activision Blizzard stuff and everything else, right? Before they had to go about that with Sarah Bond and all that.
Facts.
So this to me felt more like this is them introducing him and really kind of putting him, hey, this is who's head of all the studios on both sides now. We really want you to know Matt Booty, even though, like you said, a lot of the stuff they talked about, you can definitely tell it was scripted. It was definitely something
Super
that
deluxe
was practiced.
scripted. It was the most scripted shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, and and sometimes, hang on, but we know that it's scripted. That's
Facts.
not always necessarily a bad thing, right? Because sometimes when you're first really trying to introduce someone, you want them to obviously give the PR, we want to make sure we give the best impression, right? That's what this came off as. We're trying to give the best impression of people to really know who Matt Booty is, because no one knew who he was, right? That's what it felt like to me. So it didn't really impress me, because it's like, we've seen you. We know who you are. You just never done anything that stands out. Like, we know everything that had Sarah Bond stamp, good and bad.
Whoa, he's done some things. Whoa,
but what I'm saying is that
we don't know him to be a physical speaker.
Yes, but
say
I'm also saying is that well, it's the fact that we also haven't seen anything that has had his quote unquote hand or stamp on that affected the company. That's what I'm saying is that we've seen what Sarah Bond did, right?
Yeah.
Good, bad, everything in between.
Aaron,
we know what
Jason
was her
Ronald,
project.
Even go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was like, exactly. We know what Jason Ronald does. I was like, and Jason Ronald is a friend of ours. We know who Elliot New is. He's the one who started the whole elite program, because he started technically the fuck it. Why can't I think of the project where you can make your own custom controllers, right? That was all Elliot's. That was all Elliot's project before he came up with the idea of the elite, and then now that included and all that with the Xbox. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's completely breaking me. But that's what I'm saying is that
you be remembering a lot of names. You good?
I was like, but we know what was his baby. We know what was his project, right? We know that had his stamp on it. We also know about the engineer who helped with creating the vapor technology that helped with when they were doing all the work on the Xbox Series X, right? And how they were trying to do that vapor cooling chamber to when they were designing it, right? We know all of that because that has everyone's stamp and name on it. We've seen who they are.
Right.
We know who Matt Booty is, but we have not seen anything that has necessarily had
Right.
his stamp
right.
within
We
the
don't.
company.
Right. Yes, that's a fact.
And that's what
And
I
that's
think that
and
this
that's
was
what I
trying to
wanted.
do.
That's what I wanted to see. And yeah.
And that was my thing. Is like, I can understand scripted because you just want to give the best impression, but we need to see where is your expertise. What have you done to really add into the company, and is in a program or something that we've seen that we experienced that be like, oh, this came from you. Like hell, we give a lot of shit to Mike Ibarra and everything else, but he had a big impact when he was there, right?
And I'm
He
gonna say
helped
this for the
with.
record: Mike Ibarra is my guy.
He's
I
a great
know.
guy.
I
I was
know.
like, he
I
just talks
know.
out of pocket.
No, he seemed like a scorn chick on the internet. But don't get it fucked up. He was one of the
he
first.
talks out of pocket at times.
He was
but
one of the
he's a cool
first
dude.
people to reach out to me, and we had conversations. This before I was major or had an imprint on YouTube.
Yeah.
But he could kick rocks.
But that's
now,
what I'm
'cause
saying
he
is
be
that we
wildin'.
know what he's done, especially because
Yeah,
of the fact
facts.
that he was heavy in
Facts.
the Xbox Live systems early on, right?
Facts.
That was a lot
Facts.
of what he did. So that's what I'm saying is that we know what Asha's doing. She's basically the next. She's basically stepping in for Phil's spot, right?
Yeah, she
She's
is
going to be
Phil's
the
spot.
face. She's stepping in for Phil's spot. She's going to be the one of the big faces. She's going to be the talking point and everything else, right? She's going to be leading all that. But if Matt Booty is now taking over what he was doing over Xbox Studios and what Sarah Bond was doing and everything else, we need to see what is his initiatives, what is his stamp, what has he done to impact us, right? That's what I want to see, and that's what I want to know. Exactly.
I learned nothing
That's
about
where it
him.
comes down to.
I learned nothing about him in that interview. If that's what you
And
wanted,
that's
I learned jack shit.
And that's what I'm saying is that we did not get that.
Nah.
We did not see anything. We're just doing a fluff piece on being like, hey, this is a little bit about Matt Booty. Cool. But that only goes so far. It's just like, cool. I know who you are. I need to know more about you.
All right, let me get to this $2 super chat from Lord Metro before we go to my boy P Lump. Yo, listen, man. He says it was scripted. It was scripted. Ask some damn tough questions. Let me say something. Shout out to you, my brother, man. Always a pleasure having you here. Let me say something for the record, man. Let me say something for the record. Anytime you got a CEO, boss, head motherfucker in charge on an Xbox channel or PlayStation channel, there are scripted conversations. Now, if he was on another podcast, here, Kind of Funny Games, Iron Lords, he would get questions that need to be answered by the community or want to be answered because there's no need, because that's a privilege, right? But it's an Xbox situation. They're not going to ask him the tough questions because it's fucking Xbox. It's Xbox on Xbox. What we need to see is him in a general setting.
If y'all already knew what time it is, why y'all bitching?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to everybody.
Yo. Yo.
Nah, because I hear all y'all, it was scripted, it was this.
No,
it was that.
no, it was
If you
scripted.
knew it was,
I thought they was going to have a conversation. They didn't have a conversation. They read the lines. We don't know Matt Booty. You don't know Matt Booty. You just cheering for him because you're an Xbox dude. So shut your ass up. Let's keep it gangster here. You don't know that dude. You didn't learn shit from him.
man, I been knew about Matt Booty.
I didn't say know about him. You don't know what he's done for the company. Name a game he's been involved in.
All of them.
TSC, thank you. Anyway, let's go to Scrub. I ain't going to you, motherfucker. You about to get kicked again.
Please let me have some. Let me talk about something else than dealing with these fallacy arguments in the chat.
No, don't.
Mercy.
Yo, listen.
Y'all
When we
make
get
my head.
yo, listen.
Y'all make my head.
You're bloody.
Hurt.
I mean, yo.
We talk about Game Pass, and y'all are all talking about buying games.
Yo, listen. Anyway, they talk about shit they not doing. Anyway, Scrub.
Why'd you say my name?
Look, I didn't say bloody. I meant to say Scrub, but I said bloody by mistake because I was talking to Scrub. Shut up. Stop getting sensitive. Anyway, I'm not yelling. This is yelling, motherfucker. I wasn't yelling. Now listen. Let me say this for the record. Let me say this. Let me say this, Scrub. This is what we're gonna do with the chat. When we get a person in here who asks a real question or it seems like it's a little petty, we're gonna give them a little bit of light. But we're not gonna continue to entertain these dudes that really have no voice. If you want to have a conversation with gamers, this is the place for y'all. This is the place for us. Or do it
like some of your friends. If you want us to keep talking to you, use a super chat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how some of y'all people do. Yeah, use super chat and then we'll talk to you about it.
Right. You want to say something crazy?
We don't answer for anything less than $10.
Yo. Well, no, listen, I'm not saying that, but
hey, listen, I'm taking
if you want to be involved in a conversation and you think that whatever you're saying, whether it's positive, negative, or ignorant, put your wallet, put your money where your wallet is.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm taking the page out of refrauds
because I'm not gonna.
That was just a joke.
We're not gonna keep entertaining nonsense.
Yeah, like I'm saying, if you want to have a discussion with me, use what I'm talking about versus what other folks are talking about, because that's not what I'm talking about.
Right.
So
first of all, everybody got different. I don't care about Xbox channels.
About other people say.
Right. We don't care about Xbox. This is not an Xbox channel. Let me get this out in the record. This is fucking not an Xbox channel. My channel says 108 Dragons TV. Everybody in here got a preferred platform. Everybody in here got a preferred platform. My man Scrub Nurse preferred platform now has changed to PC. You see, this is why y'all come in here and talk crazy. Now, I don't really want to be blocking people, but don't start accusing people of being Xbots, because I'm not. You heard me get on P Lump for some Xbox shit. Stay focused when you in here, because you don't have to be here. I'm pretty sure you got other shit to do on a Saturday, Aaron.
Nope, they don't. That's why they're here.
Because we are not an Xbox channel. You don't see Xbox name nowhere near in this channel. It's 108 Dragons TV. Let's stay focused. And 108 Dragons is my clan for 25 years. Has nothing to do with Xbox. Stay focused here. Stay focused here. We're not going to come in here accusing and getting disrespectful. Don't get in here and talk crazy and try to label anybody. Label yourself, because you're a pony and you still accepted here, because I got PlayStation 2. And I'm pretty sure I got more collectibles on PlayStation games and VR headsets than you do. Watch your mouth coming here. This is not the place for that.
PS5 Pro. Do you got a PS5 Pro?
Watch your mouth coming here, because you will get embarrassed. I will invite you on the show and we could do show and tell like we in kindergarten. Let's get it cracking, because I'm petty.
Oh, wait.
Shit.
I'm super petty. I'm super petty.
Oh shit!
Super.
Is this how Xbox controller look? Oh no.
Yeah, don't get in here and talk like this is not an Xbox anything. I don't do that shit. And that's what kills me about this community. Y'all so want to be tied to a fucking platform. I don't give a fuck. I buy everything because I can pay for it. Everything.
What this headphone say? I know it's backwards, but that don't say Xbox on the headphone.
Talk that shit. You want to come on the show? Come on the show and get on camera. Let's do a show and tell. Let's see how many collectibles you got for PlayStation.
Camera.
I would also like to talk about the 1,000+ games in my Steam library.
Yo, listen. I hate when they come here and they can't win an argument, and all of a sudden we Xbots. We got an Xbot on the show. He's sitting right there with the pickles. You want to have an Xbox argument? Take your ass to P Lump. But I'm talking facts. What I said about Gamepass was facts. Oh, y'all don't buy games. You don't buy games. I promise you I got more PlayStation games than you do. I promise you.
Anyway, when we talk about Matt Booty. Here's the thing.
Talking crazy.
Anything, if you see Phil talking with somebody, if you saw Sarah Bond, all that stuff, of course, it's all scripted, unless they're going on a certain podcast that is outside Xbox realm. And even then, they will go over what questions they can ask or what they can talk about as well. So I wasn't too surprised about what Matt Booty said. I think the only thing I got out of Matt Booty's conversation was how he was talking about which some of the stuff we knew already, is how the different studios shared between each other, how they shared technology, how they had different ways they can do something to be able to keep playing or making their game better. The fact that he said, "Oh, we got this game coming out. We got this game coming out." Okay, yeah. Most of that we kind of already know. Like as far as the email I had, I tried to put in for the State of Decay 3 alpha. I'll see if I'll get included or not. We shall see. But I think it was more of, hey, we got a little while to go before Summer Games Fest and our showcase. So we're gonna put Matt Booty out here, especially for folks who don't know who he is. Like he's been over there working with the studios for a long time, but you might not know who he is, or you might have seen his face, and he really does, like you said, he doesn't do as much talking as everybody else. He's really not put in front of the camera. So this is basically to say, let's put your face forward, especially since you have been promoted in the company, so you do need to speak more since you've been promoted in the company. Kind of tell us where you've been and what's exciting that you were able to see in the last couple 3 or 4 months, and then we're just gonna keep it pushing. You're not gonna get anything really substantial out of him or probably anybody until as far as their game show comes out this summer. You're not probably not going to get a what's the new price or what's the new tiers of Game Pass. You're probably not going to see that for right now. All the new games that are going to come out before this summer, we already know about. Um, Forza is about to be here in less than a month. That Kiln game that we saw in the last Xbox showcase is coming out next week. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so this is more of a chance for everybody to get together and just see who Matt Booty is and just use some whisper words. Oh, State of K3. You know about that? Keep that in your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, this show, keep that in the mind. Oh, the people from Coalition went over to this game and they're helping making this better. They're saying all that stuff to get you excited for games that are coming back.
Look at that.
This was not a talk to say, oh, let's learn the background for Matt Booty.
Oh, look at
Let's
that.
learn this about other stuff. It was just basically to get everybody excited
That's the
for when the new
Xbox. That's
stuff
the
is coming
Xbox.
out. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, that's the Xbox. The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I definitely want to see how State of Decay 3 comes out, especially since State of Decay 2 had such a bad launch. It was so buggy. The tethering in the game was pretty bad, and a lot of people put the game down and didn't come back to it, even though the game got better as time goes. A lot of times when you do a bad launch, it kind of drops your game pretty
Shout out
bad.
to Cozy in the chat. What up, boo boo?
So for as
Hey,
far as
Beluga.
them saying State of Decay 3,
Stop.
I'm excited for that. We know Fable's coming out pretty soon. All those things. This is just a chance to have somebody from Xbox that's not Asha. So Asha doesn't have to come out there because that's really who most folks want to hear because they want to hear some big announcement or something and have Matt Booty in here. He should be doing more talking. You should hear him more because of his
Position.
promotion. Just like
Yeah.
you started to see, you would hear Sarah Bond talk more than Phil at a certain point
Mm-hmm.
because Phil was doing his business. Like you said, he was probably setting her up for heir apparent, and it just didn't work
Phil
that
was
way.
scripted too.
Well, no, I'm not saying he wasn't, but I'm
No,
just
I'm just
saying,
saying in general. Not that you saying he is, but I'm saying Phil was
yeah,
scripted too. Yo, I got respect for Phil. Like I told an idiot clown that tried
they
to
are
say some
they are
slick
a
shit.
CEO of a company.
Right. They
They not gonna talk off the
fight.
cuff like that.
They gotta talk. They gotta talk in guidelines, right? But you
Yeah,
know what? I respect the man, right? But I ain't kissing his ass. I know who
right.
I know who I had real conversations with at Microsoft. And y'all hear me big them up all the time. Where we sit down and just regularly talk. You don't see me go out here and talk no crazy shit, right? But you know what? You
Mm-hmm.
know who I talked to what's that dude named Shady from Sony? What's his name?
Yoshida.
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 I mean, yeah, damn.
Yo, let me tell you something. Went to the Game Awards. I had a great conversation with that dude. He was out there, no security, just a regular person. I got more respect for him than a lot of other CEOs. And he a Sony dude. But you know what I hate?
Shuhei Yoshida is a really passionate dude.
Yo, but
I was like, he's awesome.
it was an awesome conversation. He was telling me how he liked what Game Pass was doing and giving developers that upfront money that they wouldn't get because they're shooting for the stars when they put a game out there, hoping they could survive another round. This is the shit that y'all don't. You see, this is why I say, yo, don't fucking come here with the bullshit, man. You talking to a motherfucker that go out here and put boots on ground, and I know people. I don't care if you look at my subscribers. We're on the way to 3,000. I got 2,554 people, and I respect everybody. But I'm gonna say this for the record: it's not where you from. It's where you going and who you know. And I know everybody. I know I'm in the right circles to be in a great position. But you know one thing I do? I fucking listen. Nobody's at these conventions with this console war shit. That's you fucking clowns. It's you. Nobody is talking that bullshit they talk on the internet when they see me and the sun disappear. Y'all change. Because the motherfucker you see here is the motherfucker who is in real life. This is not a game here. And I'm respectful until you do something. Everybody's welcome here. Ponies, bots, Nintendroids, PC elitists, everybody's welcome. Because you know what we have in common? We are fucking gamers.
Gamers.
Yep.
Commercial break.
Don't come in here with that bullshit. Yo, listen, I try to entertain you till I see you a clown. You ain't never got to come back.
But Lemon, can I time in?
Of
'Cause
course.
Everybody had their piece.
No, go ahead. I ain't done. I just want to get that
I ain't
off.
no damn bot. Don't start switching up.
Oh, you
I'm
are
a
bot.
pony bot.
What?
Oh, here you go.
Don't get it twisted. I'm a pony bot.
I'm just saying, man. Yo, I love gaming. We love gaming. I don't even allow people no matter how many views they could bring here. If I don't respect you, I don't bring you on. When I first started, they was like, this dude got like 500 subscribers. How he got that guy on his show? Because I know people way before I was really hitting the mark on YouTube.
And you don't have to be jerks to people because
Exactly. Of what
and that's
platform
what's wrong
you
with
support.
some of y'all. That's what's wrong with
Y'all
some
fucking
of y'all.
weird. Y'all fucking weird. I don't like weirdos. I like regular gamers. I like people I can have a conversation with. When you come here and we indulge you or we entertain you, I know people love to call and troll. I don't like trolling. My boy 100%, I'm just trolling. I don't fucking play that shit because it gets personal. I don't troll. What I do is knock motherfuckers out. So that's why I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't play that. I don't play those games. We could disagree or agree, but I'm telling you, this is not. Yo, listen, my chat will tear your head off.
Yeah.
They not playing with you. We having real conversations here. You want to be a fuckboy? Go to a fuckboy podcast. There's plenty out there. Go to MBG shit. Where y'all all can get together and say stupid shit and y'all all agree, yeah, PlayStation's gonna fucking control the next space shuttle. Yeah! Space shuttle for the win! Go over there with that shit. Go to Pizza Face guy, who don't believe none of the shit he say. He just say it to stroke y'all egos.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the wrong place. This is a gaming platform show. I show good and bad on both sides. We ain't in here, Xbox. Fucking Game Pass is a value. I don't give a fuck. I pointed out all the other shit. I didn't just say Game Pass is a value and that's it. I told you what the fucking other ones are providing.
PlayStation Plus. I mean,
I got Plus because anything I want to do, at least I'll try to back up my saves.
yeah.
But I ain't got none of that other fucking tier. They can kiss ass. It's not worth it. When you don't put your first party in your service and you take it out. I own Spider-Man 1 and 2 and Miles Morales. But the point of the matter is how you don't have your own shit in your own service to entice it a little tighter. You giving people a taste. You can't beat God of War in 30 days, motherfucker.
That's one of the biggest fumbles. It's like you're not even putting your own stuff in your own service. What's the point of getting it at that point?
Facts.
Because when they get the new PlayStation 5, when they move over from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, those folks that were PlayStation 5 games only, they don't have them games. And that's their chance for them to make a little bit more money off their consumers.
Facts.
That's why.
So listen, man. So, like I said, that's the end of the show. But I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to my
We
team that's on the
appreciate y'all.
panel. We appreciate everybody here. Look at Cozy, what she said. I prefer indies, but Nintendo has Animal Crossing and Kirby. Listen, she's welcome here. She's been cool with me for years. I always tease her about her AAA shit and not watching the stories, but that's jokes. I still respect her as a fucking gamer. That's what's wrong with you people in the industry. That's what's wrong with you people on fucking Twitter. Social media has created a fucking monster called idiots. Too many people's allowed to speak. Too many. And some of y'all need to be fucking censored. It is too easy for everybody to reach other people with their fucking dumbass ideas. You're making our well-loved hobby horrible. I just left PAX. There was not a console war on deck.
Nope.
Motherfuckers was rubbing shoulders with each other, playing games. Nobody gave a fuck about your console war.
Great show, man. Play that theme song.
Fuck out of here. This is my show. Fuck you think this
cut
is?
him off.
You don't get no theme song on the way out, only on the way in.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You was the first person to get kicked, and you was the first person on anybody's show who technically got a theme song. Shout out to Web Dave. Then, yo, my boy, I almost dropped the N-bomb. My boy, Web Dave. Shout out to Web Dave, man. You know what? And somebody hit me this week.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Oh, Lord.
You muted, Lemon.
No, I'm not. I just stopped talking.
No, we need to mute you.
I just stopped talking because motherfuckers are singing songs and shit. But listen, man. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. This show has been awesome. Please hit that like button before you get up out of here, man. Greatly appreciate the algorithm is king on YouTube,
Hey, man.
man.
Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat and the motherfucking hoes, man. This is how we do it, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to all our damn channels.
Yo, he gonna let me host? This dude
Lemon.
comes here and takes over.
Man, how did I Lemon?
Yo, go ahead. I'm only teasing. Go ahead.
I'm disabled.
Oh, that's the excuse.
So he gets a pass.
That as an excuse. We got wheelchair ain't got nothing to do with your brain.
Hey, you're about to be disabled and disconnected. We're gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
Get him
Wheelchair
out of
ain't
here.
got nothing to do with your brain.
Nah, we ain't going no motherfucking way. We going to infinity and beyond in this bitch.
You got the wrong suit on for that.
So he started out as a big deal, and now he's ending like a little
Yo,
deal.
Now he
that's
Buzz
crazy. All right, man. Yo, P-Lon, where can they find you in the motherfucking hood boogers?
Oh shit! Hey, each and every Tuesday and Friday, 6:15, man. Y'all ass better be there or be square. Cause like I said, we going to infinity and beyond, bitches.
You need to stay off the B12, bro.
Boy,
Hey,
that
shit had me
B12
rolling
is,
today, man. Boy,
we're gonna have to call the poison control for you.
I ain't
Anyway.
doing that shit.
I was
no
like, can
more.
we
I
get a
ain't
welfare
gonna be
check
lit
on the
like
man? He
that.
went through 3. He's over there popping 5-hour energies and blue chews like nothing.
Like a motherfucker. I was fried today. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
But I calmed down in there.
Bloody, where can they find you? Where can they find you, Bloody?
I was like, they can find your boy all over the internet, over on Twitch, here on YouTube, and on Instagram, and of course on Twitter. I was like, I be streaming here on YouTube and on Twitch 4 to 5 times a week. You can catch me on 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be live later tonight. Gonna be playing some more Dynasty Warriors Origins. I was like, I was gonna do Pragmata, but unfortunately I was not able to get it in time. So, we're gonna result. But other than that, I was like, I'll be here every Saturday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern with the crew on the Dragon's Den all
That's
the
right.
time.
You said your outro, Scrub?
No, I'm about to hit it now. So
Hit it
I'm
right
Scrub
now.
Nurse.
I'm gonna mute myself because my dog barking. Domino's here.
All right. You can find me on X or Twitter, Scrub Nurse with the number 3 behind it. I'm also on the Twitch channel, Scrub_Nurse. I got a TikTok channel, Scrub Nurse _. And you can find me here on YouTube, Scrub Nurse Gaming, and especially here on Saturday. So we appreciate y'all. I'm saying if you rock with me, if you rock with us, I will say go play some games, have some fun. If if I got a recommendation that I think that all y'all need to check out is Replaced. Whether you play it on Game Pass or you pay for the game, it's $20. It's well worth it. It's an awesome game. It's not just a 2.5 side scroller. It got a good story so far that I've played with it. It got fighting combat mechanism. They got story elements where you go help people and you just not going down like bad dudes running down the street and just beating up on folks. It's a great game. I'm loving it. Even with the 8-bit structure to it, it is a beautiful game the way they made this work so far. So please, if you got a chance, please go check it out. I think it'd be well worth it. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to the replay gang, everybody else, wherever you check us out. We appreciate you rocking with us, and we'll check you on the next go round.
Yo, you already know what it is. Another den in the box, baby. You don't always say, bring your name and not your sorry ass game, or bring your game and not your sorry ass name. You already know what to do, man. You know my Brooklyn people, we all out in the chat. I see y'all in the building. I see y'all in the building. I see y'all in the building. We will be back next week with another episode of that Dragons Den. Thanks for everybody. This is episode 195.
Let me.
Why do you do that when I'm hosting?
He
Stop.
messing with you.
I was fucking with you.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Keep it up.
He gonna kick me out.
No, I'm not gonna kick you, but
Oh,
my finger's on the button.
do
Ejecto seat, cuz. Anyway, y'all can find us next week, man. Episode 196. I don't know what we're gonna do for episode 200. Maybe I'll get my brothers here. I don't know, man. I might make it big. I might make it small. But you know what? Of what means more than anything, that y'all show up, man. The chat was awesome. Even the haters, we appreciate you here. It helps that algorithm for you just texting alone. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like. If you didn't hit it when you leave. It don't matter. I need that.
We talk with our wallets over here, haters.
Yeah, we damn
With
sure
our
do.
wallet.
We talk with our wallets. And we will see y'all in the next show. I promise you, we going to keep bringing you that fire. Your boy Lemon going to be at FanFest. I'm going to give you the behind the scenes. Going to have behind the scenes vision. Let's get it.